And we should be on now.
Woohoo! Hi everyone, welcome to D20 Era, where we roll dice before one of our internet goes out. My name's Kate, I'm the DM.
I'm Alice, I play Tam, the half-orc bard.
I'm Jess, and I play Nora, the human wizard.
I'm Jules, I play Ren, the elven, wow, I almost said wizard, ranger. You know what class he is. We're missing...
Oh, you're right! Is restarting her computer because technical difficulties.
Woo!
On brand. But she is Val when she gets here. She's the tiefling druid. Have to think about it. And Miller's first.
Yeah. Can you guys...
Oh no.
Can you guys hear me?
There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm Miller. I play Aki, the human paladin.
Yay!
Woohoo!
So it's been a hot minute. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, Maddie!
I can hear you.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Oh, goodness.
Do we have any announcements? Should ask them.
Adjust Maddie.
What?
I just have to readjust Maddie because it went back to, like, the default size on her, and it just, like, took up the entire screen.
Love that. Okay. Okay. Before we get started, does anyone have any announcements that we'd like to make?
I should have looked it up before, but, like, that artist who's, like, in the middle of drawing everyone in the party.
So good. Let me get the URL up. Because it's amazing. I think they've done Tam and Ollie so far.
bring this all together. That's their URL.
What was that?
Bring this all together.
Oh, cool.
Thank you very much for bringing this all together. For loving your art. Keep it up.
Very cool. That's very cool. Thank you very much. Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Cool. All right.
And I'm looking at the new D&D.
Oh, do we have the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's an announcement. Miller has super hard to get us in a nice format so you can see everyone and we're not little circles in the corner. And also, we have a new layout or extension or something on Twitch.
Yes.
That's so cool.
And so now you guys can check out, like, our and a little bit of our character sheets, but nothing that will give away any spoilers. So.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are we just getting started? Or?
Let's get it on the road.
Okay. So, last we left off, the newly named, we said the name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The newly named TAVRN decided, well, let's backtrack a couple sessions. So, TAVRN, formerly known as nothing because they hadn't decided on it yet, was traveling through the forest attempting to find a group of smugglers, of animal smugglers, and consequently were attacked by said smugglers and in the process ended up killing pretty much the entire party, which was fun. And releasing some of the animals, and in the process, some of those animals killed more of the party. Not this party, the other animal smugglers. Whew, it has been a hot second. And then they slowly made their way to the underbrush, which is kind of a underground city of underground activity, and met a halfling named Netta, who they helped to find a glowing crystal that was, wow, yeah, no, it has been a hot minute, that would help to remember her memories. They woke up the next day and started to go out after a night of drinking, and they found that there was a festival going on, so they participated in some of the festival events, found a dog, played some of the games, got some candy apples, got some presents, went shopping, all that fun stuff, and then at the end of the day gathered to hear the leader's speech. I was going to say king's speech, but he's not king. And in the process, they heard that the the leader's daughter had come back, and they pronounced that Kayleen had come back, who was in fact a scout of the animal smuggler party that they had recently completely destroyed in battle. So after that, and Ren prestidigitating his face to look slightly different than it currently was, you all feel your hearts pounding, and the sound begins to drown out of the crowd around, shouting Kayleen, as the sinking consequences of that encounter seem to hit the party, surrounded by a crowd of people shouting and chanting Kayleen's name as the leader stands up front expectantly, waiting and looking around to see his daughter. So, what would you all like to do?
Ren would like to be like stealthing in the shadows right now, just like trying
Okay.
to.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
22.
It's a bit difficult because it is a city of gnomes and dwarves of various smaller or shorter people, but you managed to duck down and with your black cloak and your clothing just kind of disappear into the shadows.
Yeah, I'm going to put the hood up on my own cloak.
I'm not going to do anything to disguise myself, but can I try and look around and see if anyone's looking at us strangely or, like, approaching us?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Looking around your immediate vicinity, nobody seems to be looking at you necessarily with a engaging or kind of like not necessarily like, oh, they murdered somebody. It's more of but you do happen to see behind the leader, kind of in his mark. 1 second.
Right?
What do I see?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Really well timed, yeah.
Oh, sorry, my roommate.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a kind of very slim and small, very tall man, kind of looks a bit reedy in a sense, with kind of like shrouded and covered with a cloak, but his face very visible. He's very pale, with a large scar running from one side of the face to the other. A couple more here and there. It looks like he's been in a few battles, and even from far away, you still see him very closely, and he kind of like looks across, and being that you are taller than everyone else, kind of
No. I just shrink a few inches. And can I see what race he is?
Human, as far as you can tell.
Okay, yeah, I don't look at him and just try and blend in.
See his ears, but you get the feeling that he's human.
Sick. All right. Everything's fine.
So, with Aileen not going to join her father, is what's happening? Like, what is he doing? The leader guy.
He's looking around expectantly, looking around for his daughter, who we haven't seen in 2 years, and the rest of her party. At this point, kind of looking a little confused, expecting her to be there, and kind of, you hear, Kayleen, don't be shy.
Fuck. I look around at the others and just whisper, I think we should get out of here right now. Anybody else with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're all together in one group, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just
Are the crowd like making any change, or are they like still chanting?
It's starting to die down a little, after someone's been, after they've been chanting for a while and no one's coming, they go,
Okay, I'm gonna start stealthing away.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
We sure need to be the only people
Hold on.
right now. That's suspicious.
That
was a 5 total.
oh my god.
You slink away as far as you know.
Wait, I've got a thing because of my cloak, right?
That's not true. You have advantage with your cloak.
Okay, thank God. Okay, it's 19 total.
Hang on, though. Hey,
Okay.
I grab Nora's
Just
arm.
away. What?
Can I grab Nora's arm?
Okay.
Don't you think it would look a little strange for us to be the only people leaving right now?
We're leaving stealthily.
But that man with the scar has spotted us.
Is anyone else leaving? Like, is the crowd starting to disperse, or is it everyone like staying where they are?
Most people are staying where they are, as it's basically their version of the Queen's speech, and no one really leaves the Queen's speech early.
Are there any like nearby places that are like open?
I mean, you all are in the middle of so here, since it's been a little bit, basically right now there is a big kind of open space where everyone is clustered and looking up the stairs. You see the figure of, have I said his name? Yeah. Oh, okay. No, yeah. You see Alsdair as he is up there with the man behind him. And looking around, there is a small like entourage behind him you see a woman holding a small child. You see a few more men. You see a few dwarves.
And that creepy human guy is still looking at us?
Seems to be scanning the crowd, but every couple moments his eyes will flick back to you for a second. Again, you are tall people surrounded by short people. Well, a bunch of tall people and Nora surrounded by short people.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put, but keep an eye on the battle scar guy, and if anything changes, let me know.
Try to look confused.
Just a question. Where is the stag
The stag is,
and the dog?
yeah, the dog is currently on the stag, remember?
Where's our fucking petting zoo that we just carry around with us?
And a pet.
And they're currently off to the side because that, yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
in the middle of the crowd, a stag in the middle surrounded by humanoids. Probably not the best idea.
Right.
And there's nothing happening with the speech. They're just waiting. The guy's just...
It's a bit awkward now.
Fuck.
You see now as one of the men in the entourage walks up to the leader and what?
This is an Alvord voice?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And he turns around, slowly walks into the mansion. Then you see the entourage walk behind him. The door slams behind him, and everyone is standing, looking confused.
I'm gonna take a walk and go stand next to the stag and the dog. I'm gonna go pet the puppy. I'm not gonna touch Moreau, but I'm gonna pet the puppy.
Oh,
What was that?
was it? No.
Should we? I mean, is anyone leaving at this point? Or is everyone just standing?
Everyone's just kind of sitting around and you hear like a couple like, what? Just like looking confused. No one knows what's happening right now. Basically, all that they know is that nobody leans back, did not come forward. The leader rolled something, and now the speech is over.
Can I like nudge like someone not from our party closer to me and kind of be like, what was that all about?
It's me. I don't know. I was just here to watch the speech. Now that that's over, that doesn't really happen, does it? And kind of you hear like no, there's a. I mean,
Talking about
going to a pub, and he just walks away. You see as people are beginning to disperse, kind of confusedly, a little dazed.
A pub sounds like a wonderful idea. Right now,
I agree.
shall we perhaps go to a tavern?
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. We can head back to, I guess, the tavern that we had been staying in before.
Okay.
Before we leave, can I just turn back and is that the guy with the scar? He left with the rest of the entourage, or is he staying there?
He left with the other entourage, although you notice that he was the last person to enter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Actually, make a perception check.
Okay. No. That's a. Oh Jesus, that's a 5.
Okay, cool. So you all make your way back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We have our rooms that we had from previous night.
Oh, yeah.
Freshen up, perhaps. Upstairs.
Go back to our rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a discussion to have in public.
Mm-hmm.
How many of y'all getting? Or did we all end up getting 3? Okay.
So, let's maybe all go to the same room.
Yeah.
It's a little cramped, a little shorter to the ground than the rooms you may necessarily be accustomed to, but you all fit.
Okay. I'm going to take out a piece of silver thread and in the hallway outside our door make kind of a arch and cast alarm so that if anyone approaching from either direction in the hallway walks past it, I will know.
Okay.
Cast alarm.
Okay. Is there, in the tavern downstairs, is there like any rafters in the ceiling?
Rafters?
Yeah, just like anything that I can just get Oscar to perch on.
Oh. Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave.
It's not necessarily made of wood. It's made of stone and rock that has been carved out. But I mean, there is a small window that's kind of like it's a little bit of a circle that Oscar could perch on.
Okay, I'm gonna get Oscar to just kind of lay low downstairs in case I need to like bump into him.
Okay.
Oh. Right, that was a thing.
It was, yeah.
I mean, they can't know that we were involved, right?
I did sort of hand a man the sigil that they thought meant the daughter was back in town. So I am implicated.
What exactly did you say to the guard when you gave it to him?
I told him that I found it on the ground, trampled into the dirt.
I think he believed you.
Seems to.
Don't you think they're gonna come and try and find you?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm gonna take out my disguise kit.
Yes.
You can change somebody's appearance with that.
Yeah, I have hair dye, I have makeup, really anything.
You look
Next tutorial.
like a woman.
Augie went to the mat counter.
Can I make him look like a woman?
Yes. Roll.
Oh.
He's already pretty.
Yeah.
In the
Make
silk ring.
I'll say a performance check.
Okay, I'm
Performance
proficient in
Just roll
disguise
for
kits
that.
as well. Can I help, Augie?
Please.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Nice.
Found out we killed Monarch's child and we're having a makeover.
Drag race in our bedroom.
I have
You need glue to block out the eyebrows.
What was that, Miller?
I got a 14.
Okay, so Augie taking the time, to take out each of the disguise kit elements, taking it, showing you, doing the swatches on the arms,
Doing the
that you can all see very clearly what he's doing. Takes the time, and it looks like a high schooler, like a high school production of Fiddler. They're making her look like an old woman. It's like that kind of. It's a bit
Stage
12
makeup.
jurors at a high school production kind of look, but it's there. Oh, have you guys seen that picture of Miller and Young Frankenstein?
oh my god.
Kind of like that.
Oh god.
Harsh.
With the curl on the forehead and everything.
Yeah, the girl.
Wait, were we aiming to make Ren look like an old woman? Was that?
At
Yeah.
with advantage, Miller, because Alice was helping.
Was it 14 with advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage? Do I have
Yeah.
advantage?
Yeah, I was gonna help you.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh god. Come on.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh my god, that was no. I got.
What?
He was hanging, babe.
I love this stream, you guys.
the best.
I'm just happy to be here.
Hello.
What did he get?
For people who don't know
Um,
watching this is TT.
I'm here to eat, food, and watch.
eat food in my ear.
So I got a worse roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
Great.
Yeah.
14's our best bet. And you added your proficiency to that.
Augie's about to, he finds this green, what looks like blush, and goes and dips it in, is about to do it, and then goes, no, and puts it back.
Did you add your proficiency to that, Miller?
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So, how? I mean,
So
like,
now you all are standing in a room, and Ren is dressed like an old woman now.
sick. Right. Well, I can't see how that's going to go wrong.
How does it feel to finally look your age?
I do look my age. My scale is just different from yours. I also prestidigitate my eyes brown, maybe.
Okay.
And make my ears look human. Human ears? Cool. And I'll just keep that going unless I say otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that doesn't matter if the smuggler that we never killed is here and knows who we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How are we going to talk our way out of that one?
I'd rather not.
I suppose we should just try not to get caught. Laws of stealthing?
I mean, we could just pretend like nothing's wrong. I mean, if we walk around super confidently, then maybe nobody will. Because if we're like stealthing around and being sneaky, then people will be like, "Why are you looking like you're guilty?"
Like Captain Kirk rules from building.
Yeah.
We need to find out more information.
Yeah.
Ren, about this time, you feel, you hear in the back of your head like a slight pinging, and you go and look and glance out the door, and you see a small, drunken dwarfman man stumbling down the hall and disappears to the right.
Can I just check into Oscar and see what's going on downstairs?
Yeah, you check into Oscar. It's a little busy of people in the pub now that it's evening, and people are, drinking. It looks like a Saturday night at a pub, but other than that,
I don't see anyone from the entourage.
have Oscar make a perception check.
They're all.
Also, guys, I'm sorry. I was just looking at Miller as.
God damn it.
Wait, you gotta show the rest of us now.
Only if Miller is okay with it.
Yeah.
Good.
It's beautiful.
Line.
Oh god. Someone please do fan art over that.
Everyone in he's literally everyone here has. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we will win that.
That was a 12 for Oscar's perception check.
Okay. Looking around, you don't seem to see anyone.
I come back. There's no one downstairs, so we should be worried about, I don't think. Maybe we should go ask questions. In a non-direct way, and I side-eye.
Should we have like a story as to why we're here? I don't know how often outsiders are just here as tourists.
I mean, that guy with the scars was looking at us really very clearly.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just because we're tall or if if we stand out a bit. So we should probably be careful.
We're not the only non-gnomish people here. The guys you competed with, Tal and Augie. So maybe you should go find one of them and have a chat.
True. And we can ask the tavern owner what sort of people stay here. Those people staying in a tavern are likely from out of town. And try and match whatever he says.
Okay.
Shall we go down?
We got to at some point. I was still frozen. Yeah.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go down.
Okay. You go down into the tavern, and it was like Nora described, a little busy. Ooh, I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. Little busy, but otherwise, teeming with customers. And there's actually, instead of just one person at the bar, you now see two. There's another smaller dwarven man also working.
Okay. Ren's gonna walk all hunched. It's gonna really get into character. Like went one eye.
Okay.
Do these people at the bar look like they live here? Or are they like gnomes? Is that racist?
They're dwarves.
Okay. Cool. Ren's gonna sidle up to them. Good evening.
You see one that's the actually, ironically enough, they look almost like the same, and just like there's just two of them, and one of them is over there taking orders, and one of them, yes, how may I help you?
You work here?
I do, yes. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'll just have whatever's on tap.
Okay. That'll be two silver.
Tosses it over. Shakes a little bit, like.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, goes over, grabs it, takes a moment, fills up, and gives you a drink. Goes, there you go. Is that all that you'll be needing?
Just a bit of company, I wouldn't mind.
I'm quite busy right now, but maybe later. Anyway, well, I'll see you around. So continues going to.
Wow, you're even less attractive as an old woman.
Why do we get more game as an old woman?
You sounded exactly like Donner. And I just like,
I guess. That's what I was thinking.
Is there any tables of well inebriated drunk people? Aim for the drunkest table.
Looking around, it's a lot of friends clumped together on a table. There doesn't really seem to be a table that is singularly left alone per se, but in the back corner there is a booth that has two people sitting onto it. Next to it there's a man, seems to be a little taller, like an actual human sized, just slowly drinking a beer or a pint.
So there was a human guy and a what? Sorry.
And then there's two dwarves who are looking pretty plastered. It hasn't even been that long. It's been maybe 30 minutes, but.
Okay, I'm gonna hook my arm in old lady Ren's and and walk over and be like, "Sláinte, friends, how are we doing?"
Good evening.
We're doing great. I'm feeling great. You're feeling great. I'm feeling. And he goes, yeah, we're feeling great.
What did you think of their speech?
I stand on Ren's foot.
That was a weird speech. I mean, I haven't seen anything like it. And he goes, no, nonsense. 10
Just 10.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, about 10. Yeah?
And what?
Yeah, about 10.
I'm gonna eye the human guy and be like, oh, it's nice to see someone of normal height around here.
A fellow human.
Me and my grandma.
Spilling beer.
We are you a local?
Are you asking this to the human?
Yeah.
Takes his drink, walks away.
Oh.
Do I get a look at his face?
Big perception check.
How dare he?
Nope, that wasn't.
Would I have gotten a look at his face?
Were you looking?
I would have been looking at them, yeah.
Sure.
Perception. Second. What is my? 21.
21. What you see is not. You see a flash of dark, almost like blackish, purplish skin from the small chin that it's like a little bit of a butt chin. And a little, you just see a little flash of the chin and a little bit of the neck as he walks away.
So wait, it looked like he was disguised as a human, but like a different color underneath, or was he just?
He had a hood over, but he was human sized.
Oh, okay. So
What direction was he walking in?
You see, he's not making an effort to hide. He just stands up from the back of the bar and walks over and plants kind of close to the door. I'd say about 5 to 10 feet away, leaning against a wall, and continues to drink.
could I, like, while we're at this table, could I look around at the people, anyone in the tavern, and see if any of them have a sigil similar to the one that we took off of Kayleen?
Sure, yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
19.
19, looking around, you see they don't necessarily have the sigil of the paw print and the stripes, but looking around, you see many of them have some sort of circlet or amulet that has different shapes on them. Some of them are anvils, some of them look like to be like a small thing of fire. Some of them look like loaves of bread with some harvest across it. Some of it looks like a wand with magic coming up from the end. But looking around, most, if not all of them, have some sort of.
Including the drunk people at our table?
Mm-hmm. Actually, let me. Actually, since you rolled pretty damn high, one of them has what looks to be a hand with a little that's cut off and has like a little bit of a bone sticking out of the bottom. Not it's like a little cartoonish, so not very like starting. And then one of the other ones has what appears to be a paintbrush with a little drip at the end.
How drunk are they?
Did you just hear them?
Really drunk.
It's been 10.
Are their eyes like, oh, look.
Yeah, they're doing the. So, so where are you from?
Wherever you're from.
Oh my God, me too. That's crazy. Do you know Craig?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes, we did.
Fuck that guy, am I right?
He's a black
I clap him on the shoulder, and I try.
Kind of takes it and just.
Yeah, I try when I remove my hand to take the sigil with it.
Oh shit.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage because this guy is drunk. Or I would say actually just make a sleight of hand check and then I'll do it with disadvantage. So just straight roll.
I've forgotten my first roll. Can I?
What did you get? What was the second roll?
Second roll is 16 plus 5 for a 21. But I think
we'll say that cancel out. Okay. So you take it and pull away. Doesn't seem to notice.
And which one was that I took?
You took the one of the hand.
Okay. Cool. I just pocket it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Glaring at him.
Huh?
I'm glaring at you.
It's a bit difficult to do because that eye is already closed, but you kind of lean deeper into it. It's kind of like almost like a pop eye, like to the extreme because it's already closed.
Good. Masters.
I'm gonna have Val, because right now she's just standing there. I'm gonna have her go up to the bar and order something to drink. One of the people, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you order?
I don't want to be that guy, but what can I order? Yes.
What would you like to order?
Um,
I've got like, how drunk are you planning on getting right now?
I'm gonna go with a nice buzz. Not too drunk, still able to stand, kind of wobbly.
Ale or a cider?
Oh, a cider.
Okay. You take a moment and you get what appears to be they hand you over a cider in a nice rimmed glass. I mean, I say rimmed glass, it's wooden and it has little cracks on the sides. But it's a nice amber color with it's slightly cloudy, and it tastes kind of strong, but you have a very high tolerance, so you get the feeling that even having one of these will just get you a nice buzz, and that's gonna be 2 copper.
Okay. Val hands it over, and then I don't know. I'll go stand with Tam.
All right. I'm also gonna get 2 drinks and just like a dark mead or something.
Okay, simple enough.
And I'm gonna turn to Val and just be like, all right, just 1 second. And I'm gonna go and make my way around the pub and then like towards the human man and like fake trip over like near him and spill a bit of like meat on him so I can try and like then be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and look at his face and get a best view of it.
And just wipes it off and just to who are you doing this to?
The human guy who walked away from Nora.
Okay. He's actually wearing gloves that wick actually most of it, so you splash it and you get a little bit on his sleeve and down his into his glove, and he just flicks it a few times.
Yeah. I'm really sorry. Would you like the rest of this one?
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's
okay.
right.
It's all right. All right. Okay. All right. My name's Tam, by the way. What's yours? Does he just look at me?
Ignores you.
Okay, bye. And then I'm just going to go back to the bar. But I got a better look at his face, I guess.
I mean, he didn't. I mean, you saw about what they saw. You saw it lift up slightly, and you noticed the same dark purplish skin on it. I don't know. Very similar to this kind of color.
Legit. All right. I'm just going to go back to Val then.
I'm still drinking my cider.
Where's Hockey?
Is there
Yeah,
space?
are you doing anything?
Was that true?
Is there space for like horns under his hood? This guy?
Potentially, not the same size as Val's. It would be if they were, they'd be very tight and close to the head. But
Like not the spiral ones like Val has, like more ones that would go up per se, or no?
Just kind of, if they were to fit horns, they'd be rather small.
Okay.
Small. Okay.
Yeah, it could either fit like very small horns or like hair, basically.
It's just got sick perm underneath.
Is there another table that I can sit at?
Not
just less drunk people.
Table or just less drunk people?
Less drunk people.
Yeah, I mean, there's a group of dwarven men who are sitting at one table, and they appear to be looking very intently at two as they, you hear some banging, and like you hear, oh, and you look over, and some of them are sliding gold and silver and copper to one or the other.
I'm going to plunk myself down. What are we doing here, gentlemen? Is it a drinking game?
Oh, let me pull up my notes. Guys.
Everyone in this pub.
I have to switch between apps. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is taking so long. Okay, where is it? Oh no.
The horse is tied up in front with the dog on its back still.
Yeah. Actually, you look around and PB&J seems to be like slightly wandering it. Surprisingly agile for a dog that has had a lot to eat and has like slight tummy ache looking around, and someone drops like a little bit of something and goes and just looks like he's going for scraps. It's doing pretty well. Where are my notes on this? Okay. So you walk.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay. You hear him go, or no, actually you don't have speak with animals. So he just kind of like, and kind of sat frozen, and just. Okay. Yes. So they're like, oh, it's simple. You drink. You don't throw up. First one to finish wins. You want to join?
Do it, Jazz.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you sit down, and they go, all right, rules simple. Drink. You got drink. How much you putting in the pot?
I'll match whatever you put in.
They take, they sit down, and there's a dwarf with a very long beard. It's starting to go a little gray just at the tips, but for the most part is this kind of rusty reddish brown color, and just sits there. A very scraggly eyebrows, kind of like looks up and looks you up and down. 2 silver. What you got?
I put down a gold.
Oh, look at this fancy here. All right. They go around and they put other things down. Okay. Slowly they come over. They put 2 big pints of beer down, one for your opponent, one for you. He goes, you sure you can do this?
Nope.
That's what I like to hear. And he preps, and you hear 3, 2, 1, chug! And they're shouting chug. I need you to roll just a D20.
Oh, Jazz.
Oh no.
What's your roll?
Do I add anything to it?
Roll your constitution. Add your constitution.
That's an 8 total.
Oh.
So you take a moment and you drink and you're like, yeah, you feel great. You're like, I'm almost at the end of it. Okay, now I'm almost at the end of it. Now I'm almost at the end. This mug seems to be almost bottomless. Like, it's a pint. You've done this before. You have this drinking ability in your blood, but you cannot seem to find the end of this glass. And you sit down and you set it down and look up. And the guy's just sitting there staring at you. Just a valiant effort. Good try. Good try.
Thank you.
Mm. Good, good.
Can I walk over to Nora and all them with still holding PB&J, will I add, and just like tap Nora on the shoulder and be like, what are you doing?
I'm making friends with these lovely gentlemen.
You look over and the dwarf is like kind of like slyly taking it, and one of his friends tries and reaches for it, and you just just like, no, and just takes it and just slides it and puts it in his bag. Well, I mean, you're free back anytime. I'd love to take more money from you.
Oh, my pleasure. That was a weird speech. Is that always like that? He just left?
No, it usually goes on for a bit longer, and I don't like to listen to it particularly much. It talks a lot. It talks a lot about economics and stuff, things at my guild, and I don't really pay attention to. But yeah, when it talks about my guild, I listen. Yeah, I didn't talk about much of them very much, but might care. Gets me in here easier, gets me home faster, gets me drunk quicker. I think that all the speeches should go like that from now on.
I couldn't agree more. What guild are you from? What token are you wearing?
You look and he's wearing one that seems to have the sides of grain. The sigil that he's wearing has the grain, and goes, I'm from architecture and agriculture, eh?
Fascinating.
Next drink! And you feel a shove as someone shoves you out of the chair, and look up, and there's like a small gnomish man that freshly shaven goes, okay, I'm ready.
While all that's happening, I'm still getting friendly with these super drunk people, and I'm gonna try to pick off their sigils one by one.
Okay. Right now, one of them's and that's the last time I ever saw her. I don't even know where she is anymore. I don't know what to do. She took the kids, she took the house, and she took the car.
I'm so sorry for that experience.
You know, I was just... We'll slide a hand check.
Not with his in. Oh, that's 23.
Okay. Also take that, and doesn't seem to notice, and he's just, why am I not worthy of love, man? Why am I just... Oh, because I just cheated a little? Just a little. It was just a little. She just decided.
Which sigil was that I took?
That was the paintbrush.
Okay, and I'll try to take whoever's else at the table. I don't know the table.
That's it. It's just the two of them. See, Justin, that's how you fake cry. So. All right.
Sass and this bad.
This entire group is just filled with sass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Alice left, and for a second I thought it was Jess, and I was like, okay. Okay, so getting back onto that, Augie, what are you doing during this?
Since Augie's not answering, I'm gonna put PB and J down and kind of let him go.
Wait,
Follow.
hello?
Hello.
So you're putting PB and J down?
I'm gonna let him go like scounge for
Can you
scraps.
guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. And not anymore.
And she's gone. And I'm gonna like let him scout, like go up to people and stuff like that. And I'm kind of just gonna like follow him as he goes up to people.
Yep. His tail is a little curled around in like a small spiral as he walks over to people and just kind of looks up, waits expectantly. One or two of them sees him, and if they've got like small like pretzels, and just kind of toss it down and eats. Miller, if you can hear me, just text me what Augie's doing.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear you?
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool. What is Augie doing right now?
He's been breaking up a lot, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm gonna watch the stream a little bit, and I'll come back in a hot second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the person that like dropped food down to PB and J, and I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry, he doesn't normally do this, and I like pick him up and I like try and pull him away.
Okay, he kind of, as you're doing that, he kind of like reaches with his tongue really fast and gets the last one, and you pull him away. He's just happy. You hear small dog crunches, just happy. Little.
I'm gonna like pick him up and like talk to him, not using the spell.
Okay.
I'd like to note that. She's like, you know better. And I'll put him on the ground.
Okay. He looks at you for a second, and then wanders away again.
She goes back to her drink and continues to drink.
Okay. Any of the rest of you doing anything else?
I'm gonna get another drink at the bar and ask just like try and talk to the bar person if they're like, yeah. I'm gonna say, all right, thanks. Do you know what was going on in the speech earlier? Are they normally like that?
I gotta be perfectly honest. We usually are in here for the speech. Most of the people come immediately after, so we were just preparing for that. But I don't know. I heard some weird stuff. I don't know much about it.
I know it was like the big guy who was waiting for his daughter or something.
Oh yeah, Kayleen, is she back?
Yeah. No. I mean, like he called for her and she's not back. I mean.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, usually, she's been gone for 2 years, so it's been interesting. We've missed her. She provides a lot of light in this place, but
What was she like?
oh, she was so as sassy as they come. I didn't really get the chance to interact with her very much, but I remember one time when her and her dad and her mom came in to just to check up and just to get a drink, see how things were going. I remember in that time she had taken her shoelaces and she had wrapped them around one of the patrons, and when they stood up, he fell over, and they were really scared that this man was going to hurt him, but she just looked up and started laughing, and she had the most infectious laugh, She was just real firecracker, that one.
Sounds like a hoot. Well, hope she comes back soon.
Oh, if you see her, she's got this amazing, this red hair. It's beautiful, and she is one of the most talented marksmen that I have ever gotten to see. One time for her birthday, she did a special show for everyone. Oh, it was just amazing. She's such a talented young woman. She's gonna go far. I guarantee it.
She sure sounds it. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna leave. Fucking yikes. Where is everybody else in the pub?
I'm like, found a stool in a corner and I'm trying to sober up.
I was over by Nora, so I probably would have followed Nora.
I'm gonna go over to that booth as well, and like I guess if I can see Val and Augie, like kind of give them a wink and that get them to all come over.
Ren, with your new feat, what is your passive perception?
It is 17.
It's 17? Okay.
Ooh.
So you notice, oh yeah, feats are fun, you guys. So now you notice that man, or that humanoid person that you made get up earlier is now just watching you all.
For all of us. Okay.
Yeah.
Me?
Do you want to join us?
Oh,
Since
my
you're
God.
so intense, staring.
You asked this to the ma'am?
Buy you a drink. This accent is changing constantly.
Well, I'm not one to turn down a drink. And he comes and sits down,
I'll hail the bar.
folds his arms,
Hell yeah.
I'll hail the barkeep.
and goes, you know. And he goes,
Ooh.
and brings over what looks to be a small, it appears to be made of like gemstone, almost like similar to the gems that make up this place, and fills it with something in a moment, brings it over, and looks at you and he goes, that'll be 4 gold, please.
I toss it over.
Thank you. Okay. And he walks back.
Okay. So I take it you're a regular in this establishment. Come here often?
That could be assumed.
Where is Nora drunkenly sitting on the stool in relative to where Ren is?
We all are sitting
You're
at the
all sitting at the table now.
Oh, my bad.
like
Oh,
So,
What are you drinking?
It's a special blend. Something that they make here in the underbrush. It's good. It's expensive, but it's good.
I will take your word for it.
the underbrush.
What was that? Yeah.
I asked, have you always lived in the underbrush?
Perhaps. Have you?
No, we're fairly new around these parts. Is there anything you could recommend, like any tourist spots? Anything fun to do?
What is your business in the underbrush?
We heard that magic was allowed here, and where we're from it's frowned upon, which we don't agree with.
That is true.
So we're trying to find our people.
So, it appears you have in this tavern of drunks and riffraff.
If you hate it so much, why do you come here?
A drink.
That's fair. That's fair. So what is your name? I think one drink has earned that at least.
Make a perception check.
Oil?
No, persuasion. Persuasion, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Whoa. That's a 22.
22.
Ooh.
My name is Irene.
Oh, what enough?
Irino.
Irino.
Pleasure. Mine's Anga.
What guild are you from, Irina?
Actually, you look, and he does not appear to be wearing a sigil.
Or if any? I notice there's quite a variety of folks in this tavern.
Yes. They're all from different guilds.
But not you.
I ask again, why did you come to the underbrush?
Are you asking for yourself or for someone else?
Who knows? Maybe both.
Oh, well, I like to know who I'm talking to.
I told you.
We're here because we heard word of a place where magic is not outlawed, and I guess we're not looking to be controlled anymore, so we thought we'd check it out, me and my grandma, and my friends here. We just want freedom like anyone else.
Freedom. You really think there's such a thing?
I'd like to think so.
Do you not?
Fool. Well, thank you for the hospitality and the drink.
You are very welcome.
Is there somewhere we could find you if we wanted to have another chat?
No. And he stands up and slowly walks out of the tavern, taking the goblet with him.
Uh,
I look at Ren. What the fuck? You invite the shadiest fucking person in this tavern to come sit with us?
I figured it was better than having them stare at us, watching us while we converse. At least now he's gone and we can have a conversation.
What did you think of that?
What?
What did you think of that? He's not from a guild, so he's either a loner or working for the people that we're trying to avoid.
I think either he's working for them or against them, yes. He was shady as fuck.
I mean, I'm of the impression that if he was just there to spy on us, then he wouldn't have approached us, or he would have done a better job of, like, disguising the fact that he was looking at us. The fact that he came over, maybe he was, like, scoping us out for something, like for an allegiance as opposed to scoping us out to see if we're doing anything wrong.
The impression that I got.
But then he doesn't want to be contacted, so I'm not really sure.
Should we go to our room and have this conversation?
Is it loud in here?
I mean, it's a gentle roar.
Yeah, we're not talking very loudly.
Alright.
Okay.
I mean, do you think we should follow him?
No, I don't know. Basically, all I found out is that everyone here tends to be from a guild.
Was Miller saying something?
I think so.
Miller, can you message it? I understand you.
While that's happening, I tend to know, I'm like, Nora, why don't you get Oscar to follow him?
Good idea.
Like,
Can I see where the guy's gone? He's gone out of the tavern, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there with like my head in my hand to disguise the fact that my eyes have gone white, and I'm gonna send Oscar after him.
I'm so drunk.
Oh my god, you need to sober up, my
roll
dude.
a perception check for Oscar.
It's balls, so like what was it? 7.
7.
Yeah.
Going out, looking around, it's almost as though he's wait, 7, is that plus anything?
I think no, it was a 5, and I think it's +2 modifier, right?
Okay. You go out and you almost don't see anything. And then all of a sudden, Oscar sees a flash as the turn of a cloak down a side alley.
He follows it.
Follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Oscar flies around. And yeah, no, that was terrible. This person, I was about to, continues to go kind of almost walking leisurely, not even looking to like doing a really bad job of trying to stealth if he's stealthing, like looking very casual, and turns down another sharp turn. Follow Oscar for a while. Is Oscar trying to stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for Oscar.
I don't know what the modifier is, but it's 13.
13. Okay.
Plus Dex, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Plus Dex. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. So casually is going around. What's? Sorry. Gotta pull this up really fast.
I should have.
I feel like the next question is going to be like, what is his armor class? I think that's where we're going.
So no worries. That's a 14 plus 7, so 21.
To hit?
Yep.
Yep.
So that is 12 points of piercing damage to Oscar. So,
Oh my god.
so as he turns around slowly, looks behind, takes a long bow casually, and just, and all of a sudden you are back in your body now.
Oh my god! He killed my fucking arrow!
Say that.
Oh shit.
You scream this, and everyone just kind of, the gentle word stops for a second. And
No, drunk.
Kind of things, it's just turns.
Like I do this towards like the crowd, like
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
They kind of, and they go back to their drinks.
Shit.
What happened?
Ow.
So he spotted you, I suppose.
He didn't spot me. He spotted Oscar and then shot him, and then I assume Oscar went up in a puff of smoke, so...
But he's not like gone for good, right?
No, I can bring him back, but I need a minute.
Sorry, buddy.
Probably knows we were trying.
Oh god.
Rip. Press F to pay respects.
Yeah, no, you rolled a natural 17 plus 5.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear you.
And now we can't.
Yeah, you're gone.
Ah,
D20 error, yeah. So wait, where did?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
We keep hearing you just for you asking if we can hear you, and then you go out. Oh.
Oh.
here, I'm texting her, so I'll find out.
Yeah, her Wi-Fi is the worst. Can confirm.
Nora, where did your owl die? Like, how far away?
How far away did my owl die?
Where in the city was he going? If it's not too painful to talk about.
Was it? It was just for
I like hit Kang's arm and be like,
Right, and that's where it got.
Okay.
bless you.
Okay. Yikes.
I did acquire a couple of sigils in case we need to use them to blend in.
A couple?
I've got one with a severed hand and one with a paintbrush.
Nice.
So if at one point someone uses disguise self to appear as one of the village folk, they can have the sigil as well. And probably
Okay.
blend in better.
Do you think those people will notice that they're missing, though?
They're really smashed.
Valid.
Not anytime soon. Hopefully.
I mean, I talked to the barkeep, and he was just saying how great you know who was, and how she was a firecracker and the best thing ever, and yeah, that was awkward.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Not great.
So what we found out today is that we killed someone really amazing and everyone loved her, and there's a creepy guy following us and my owl's dead.
Technically, a harpy killed her.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
I love you, Dungeon Master.
Oh shit. I mean, I'm kind of with Val with this. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about this downstairs now.
We maybe head up to our rooms. Is it like nighttime now?
Yes. Yeah. It's evening.
I'm gonna leave.
Late evening.
I'm leaving
Leaving where?
upstairs.
Okay. Are all of you doing that as well, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys turn around as Augie's just buying a drink, and he goes, but I just, and turns around and is like, can I take this? Okay. And just follows you guys up with his drink.
Okay.
Once we're in our room, I'm gonna refresh alarm.
Okay.
So it's active for another 8 hours before we sleep.
Okay.
Right.
Are you all in one
Laura's
room?
working on it, by the way.
Okay. Are you all in one room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just lie on the bed, like face down.
Oh.
I'm gonna like go up to Nora and I'm just gonna like sit next to Nora and I'm just gonna like do that thing where you like just rub Nora's back and be like, oh, sorry.
I'm gonna like grab PB and J and like put him on the bed next to Nora and just like encourage him to give her hugs and like.
He does a similar position to where she is right now and kind of folds his arms over and just sit next to her.
Oh shit. So cute. Okay, what's the plan? Should we all just get some sleep? It's pretty late. Are we all, I mean, just like wait it out until the morning and see what happens then?
My concern is what are we doing here? Are we supposed to be taking down this entire city? Are we supposed to be killing that man whose daughter we sort of got killed? I don't know if these are bad people. Are these bad people or not?
Maybe we're the bad people.
Face down, so it's like
There's
muffled.
no good people. And we're all bad, just different levels of bad. I put my head back down.
I get more intense with the rubbing of your back and keep saying, there.
It's pretty much my worry at all times. So welcome to my world. What are we doing? What are we leaving? Are we bringing reinforcements? Are we killing somebody? Are we bringing down a city? I don't like that idea.
No.
This was a very, very vague question.
Yeah. At this point, I just want to find our giraffes and go. But I don't know how.
It's even worth it because the giraffes is the man who knows who we are. So I think giraffes are bye-bye.
I
don't want to say goodbye to the giraffes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should just leave.
I think we need to find out more about the smugglers. We don't know if this is this entire city based on animal smuggling or it's just that one group.
Yeah, why was animal smuggling so important that the leader sent his daughter out to do it? Why?
Exactly.
It was specifically magical animals.
But
You don't know what shady shit they're up to. They're trying to make magic free for all, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're the ones controlling the magic. Maybe they want it all for themselves. You don't know.
I'm sort of concerned that maybe they were trying to rescue the animals.
That's what I'm scared of too.
Oh my god.
Unicorns, they were... Oh, shit.
No, the unicorns did say that they were bad people, right?
Right?
They were happy to leave. They didn't want to keep going with the smugglers. They wanted to go back to their homeland, right?
They were not good people.
I don't think they were good. I mean, they saw us and they attacked us immediately. So they're probably bad news.
Is it worth it to risk staying here for someone to get killed when we can just go back and come about this when this whole thing has died down?
We are here. We have come this far. You want to just leave?
Yeah, we can't leave right now.
I don't want to die.
I don't think anyone here wants to die.
Yeah, I know, but like, do we want to have to walk around with Ren dressed as an old woman this entire time?
Absolutely. This is great.
Point of order.
Yes.
Remembered something. I've just remembered something.
Yeah.
We did some sort of check. I think it was maybe me or maybe someone else. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what the check was. But we found out that there were 3 celestial, 7 evil, 4 good, and 1 fiend. And the 4 good were the unicorns. So those people were evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
So I think we're in the right here. According to that spell, whatever it was, I think it was maybe me or Augie.
Yeah, it was me.
Didn't Augie do a test before we came into the underbrush too? And spent like an hour deciding to go into a door.
I don't think
Yeah, let me double check.
it was a bunch of evil people, or it was just like...
What session was that?
No, it was thousands. I remember it was thousands and it was good, evil, bad, everything in between.
Yeah, it was a mix. It was just
Yeah.
Okay.
Of like,
There was a city behind the door.
yeah.
And we still didn't want to go through it.
I mean, I don't think we need to take down the city. I think it's just a city. We just need to find the insidious parts of it and investigate that.
Just the animal smugglers. That's all
Just
we need
the
to take down.
okay,
Well, the animal smugglers seem to be the people leading this place.
I mean, do we know for sure that she went off of the animal smugglers, like, with the consent of her father, like the leader? Because it seems like he was really happy to have her back after 2 years, and he wouldn't be that surprised if she went away with his consent. Like, we don't even know what she was doing, really.
Maybe that's what.
Maybe they are like rogue or something, and then he found out that they came back, and then he was happy because he was like really worried about her.
Some sort of honorable quest that they were on that everybody knew these people were on.
Yeah,
If
that's what I was thinking. They're trying to find something, trying to do something.
I think maybe tomorrow we should do some more asking around and try and figure out what people know, like what's common knowledge about this woman, like what she's doing and what her guild was doing. I don't know how to do that without being super suspicious, though.
Question. Is the festival like an all-weekend event, or is it like a one-day kind of shebang?
Are you after me?
Yeah.
You don't know because you've only been here one day.
Would I know? Or no?
I don't think you would, no.
Okay.
Backstory.
I mean, yeah, how can we go about it in a non-suspicious way?
Didn't you go to the that lady's tent and find out things?
That's true. She did have sort of a non-disclosure agreement upon entering, so I think we could ask anything we wanted there if she's still around.
The fortune teller.
Yes, because even if she doesn't know, she could divine.
I think if we can...
Go ahead.
What was that, Nora?
I'm not keen on going back there, but if you want to ask the lady about... I mean, what? You're going to ask her, like, what exactly?
Well, I don't know. We would ask her if the person in charge is a good man. We could ask her why Kayleen was out on a mission. Things that we couldn't just stride up to any citizen and ask.
We could ask her whether that was...
You were saying you don't believe any of that shit in the first place, and then what? You got your fortune told once, and now you believe her?
Yes.
Do we know if they worship a god here?
We haven't seen any temples or anything?
Make a history check. I would say Augie, make a history check.
Okay.
I mean, we
Alright.
did get a dog that
Sounds
came
good.
over wearing the symbol of helm, so maybe?
Exactly. Come on.
I think the fortune teller needed
It.
Oh.
That's gonna be a 10.
10. So, from your knowledge, this is a place of like magic tolerance, things of tolerance. There are many different things. You know from just the general world that the most widely regarded and accepted person to worship is Helm. You know that you've heard whispers of like a couple different gods, but those are mostly on the outs, like a little bit not as widely known or revered. There's a couple comments about like the Wild Mother towards more of like the middle districts and like Cantel and stuff, but Sultina and most of the widely renowned is Helm. But here with magic being what it is and like how kind of way themselves. It seems as though there's a place for. It's religiously tolerant of most things. And while there are no temples per se, you know that people are allowed to practice freely and like worship who they wish. I don't think I got any of that, but I see you did.
All right. I mean, we could go to the fortune teller and ask her if that one scout or the one guy that we let go free came back to the city, and if he's in the city still.
I think, yeah, we can ask her as much.
Because then we know for. Sorry?
We can ask her as much as money allows. She charged 25 per question, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So ask her what she knows, you know, without her divining things. Offer her like 10 gold per question.
Yeah. Just give her like 50 gold bulk and just ask loads of questions. Yeah.
Maybe there's a 3-for-1 deal.
Buy one, get one free.
Okay. Okay.
For the same race.
Yeah.
Keep discount.
So that's part of the plan, asking a fortune teller a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think Nora was saying something earlier about Val and Oggy having won the race, perhaps finding the other participants. Maybe
Val?
not Val, sorry, Jesus. Man, the 3-letter names.
Jesus Christ.
I was looking at you, I swear. I just had the wrong name.
Oh, you won that race fair.
Vastly different as well. They look vastly different.
Tam and Oggy, having won the race, perhaps you could talk to other people who entered, because there were other people who weren't.
I mean, yeah, a lot of them seemed pretty unfriendly. Like that Goliath looked like he'd fuck us up. But there was a gnome who seemed legit.
Maybe I don't know.
There was another half orc. I could maybe ask, like, just buddy up with him.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
try and track them down tomorrow and
Let's
see
do
if
that.
they'll be forthcoming with you, having, you know, bonded through
Be
racing.
like, hey, I beat you in a race and I lost your money. You want to have a chat?
Precisely. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's do that. I think that's a plan. I mean, maybe half of us could go to the Oracle and the other, and Augie and I could go back to the race course and see what's a cracking there.
I agree.
If you guys don't mind, could you all make dexterity saving throws for me, please?
You have alarm? Are you taking that into account? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, natural 1.
Ooh.
Dex?
Dex.
First.
Okay. That's a 21.
21. What is that natural 1? What does that bring you to? With
I'll
your
look that up. Saving throws, that's an 8.
Okay, cool.
I got 15.
15.
20. Not natural.
Okay. So as you all are having this conversation, you begin to hear a low as you hear this very low rumble, and you feel as the room begins to shake. You hear the small circular window, you feel it begin to clatter against the window as it gets more and more violent. Ren, you actually end up falling back onto your back from this delusion as it begins to shake violently, and you see as some of the wall begins to as it begins to crack a little, and it's violently shaking, and then it goes down a little and eventually stops.
The fuck? Ow.
Earthquake?
It's not here.
I've wow.
The window? Is there a window?
Yes, there is a window.
Okay, can I look outside?
That is actually slightly cracked as well because it's slightly off the foundation now at this point.
Looking out the window, what do we see?
Looking out the window, you see looking down at the ground, there are people that were still wandering in the streets and kind of are righting themselves. You see like a small family, and you see like as a woman pulls up another man, kind of just to stand back on his feet, kind of looking around, and looking up. It looks almost like it's raining, like it started to rain, but it's underground.
Cool.
I'm gonna open the front door, and is there anyone in the hallway?
Yeah, people are now starting to wander out, looking a little confused. One of them has like a small welt that looks like it's beginning to grow from maybe like a piece of fallen stone. But everyone just looks confused and just stumbling around like, what just...
So they all see, they have, like, there's no recognition of, like, oh, that's just, like, your friendly earthquake.
So is the stuff falling from the ceiling, like, water? Is it wet, or is it just, like, debris?
It's outside, so it's not immediately in your room.
Yeah. But
Outside, it looks as though it's beginning to, like, rain.
Is there a window?
There's a window.
Can I stick my hand out?
Yeah. Okay. Make it I'm just kidding. You bring it back. You take a moment. You sniff. It's dirty. Like it's like water. It's water. It smells like a bit minerally as it's like passed through the ground, but it's water.
Yeah, guys, it's just water.
But we're underground.
Yeah, it's concerning.
Is there a lake above us, or are we?
From you all know there is,
Yeah.
or at least from what you perceived when you were up there, there was not a lake that you could see.
Okay.
Is there panic on the streets? Are people, like, crying and screaming?
People are just looking up. It's more confusion at this point. I'm just like, what is... It's not a particularly heavy rain. It's just like dripping. Almost like...
What if it's like
that spitty, gross rain?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna lean back out into the hallway and just, like, the first person I see, just, like, say, oh, excuse me, it's raining outside. Is it supposed to do that?
No, I mean, no. We're underground. Why would it be? What?
And then I shut the door.
Okay. You hear like a muffled like, okay.
Okay, well, this isn't normal. Is there anything we can do about rain?
Is it still raining?
We can't go out in disguises. It'll wash off.
Unless I cast something. And that won't wash off. But yeah, the Ren's old lady disguise won't hold up.
I once read a book in which a group of people were trying to pull off a bank heist, and they went through this like magical waterfall and completely stripped them of all disguises. I'm concerned that a similar thing is happening here. I also once saw a play where there was magical rain that takes everyone's memories, and I'm also...
As I'm saying this, I'm walking out the door and I'm going to walk down the hallway and make my way outside.
It's a valid concern!
I'm walking outside. I'm saying nothing and I'm just going, oh my god, I'm just walking.
Nora loses all her memories.
gonna-
So you walk outside.
Yep.
Okay. Have any like, magic or anything happening right now?
Am I what?
Do you have any like magic or anything like disguising?
No, but I can walk. No, I don't. But I can walk outside and maybe just try and conjure some sparks
Okay.
in prestidigitation.
Okay. Just some sparks.
Yeah.
Okay. You do so. They flicker a little bit. I mean, like, since they're magic sparks, like, you know, they're just sparks. So, like, you hear the slight hiss as water hits them. They're just like. Tss, tss, tss.
Hey, Ren's gonna stick his hand out the window.
Okay.
Does Preston?
Can I walk to where the window is? Like, can I be in outside so I can see them through the window? And I'm like, it's fine.
Does prestidigitation fall?
No. I mean, is it on your hand?
Well,
It's just on your face, right?
I can stick my head out the window, I guess.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do that.
Stick your head out the window. It gets a little wetter. Stick your head out. You don't see any immediate change in your ears, but now they just feel wet.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys, and I'm gonna say it's water.
Water is wet. Big whoop. Water
I
is underground. Even bigger whoop. What are we doing? I'm like just in the street shouting.
You look
From the
over
window?
and you see a small dwarven family with their child, and they just take their child and move it to the other side away from you.
What is happening?
The child crying a little because water's falling and hitting them.
Can we see her from the window?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm where the window
So
is.
we can just like see her just be like, what is happening?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna, like,
take off the makeup because now it's probably dribbling everywhere.
Yep.
I'll just like.
You come back in and you look. Everyone disses me for metaphors, but I don't care. You look like the matchmaker in Mulan after the tea's been spilled.
Oh.
Thank you.
With the thing, please tell me the thing.
Yeah, when I stuck my head out the window, I was like, I don't know.
No,
I
it
do
just
like
looks
to
a bit.
say-
It just looks a bit gothish because like you come back and it's just it's actually to the side because you stuck your head out. So it's just it looks like you were crying sideways.
Goth Ren.
It's my favorite
I
mom.
would like to know that as Nora's screaming in the middle of the street, the rain makes her hair triple in size.
Oh.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I was gonna get there.
Like Monica from Friends in playing ping pong.
Jeff, I have curly hair. I am not
Buddy,
letting you walk into water.
I know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hair. So
Yeah.
This turns into a literal afro in any type of rain.
Yeah, and also in addition to just like having it be bigger, it's now also you've got those flyaways that are sticking around everywhere, and it just looks like a big mess.
Oh, that actually brings up a good question. Is it
Going off?
humid?
Is it humid?
Yeah, it's like a sticky rain, or is it kind of one of those cool rains?
It's a cooler rain because, well, one being underground, it is naturally cooler down here because you don't have a naturally radiating source. Actually, Nora, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm so good at rolling tonight. It's just what could go wrong. 12.
Well, okay, cool. So are any of you all doing anything else with this rain?
Um,
Can I take PB&J and like stick his head up to the window so he can lick the rain?
He kind of looks back, kind of confused, and then sees the water and goes. And now you have like slight dog, like the like tongue print on the window.
You already killed one animal tonight.
What?
Said you already killed one animal tonight.
I'm holding him. I won't drop my boy.
Oh my god. Roll to not kill the fucking dog.
No, I'm gonna bring him back in. I only stuck his head out so he could like just stick his tongue out.
Yeah, he just kind of
I've done this with my own dog.
a few times.
Good.
I'm gonna lean out and be like, Nora, you gonna come back up anytime soon?
She doesn't hear you. She's just screaming in Elvish, like in circles. Just.
Can I?
Oh my god, she's gone crazy.
Can I go down to her and just like grab her back inside? Say, Nora, come on.
She's still drunk?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll try.
Roll to. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What was it?
What did you get?
Easily.
A 2.
Oh.
Not bad.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait, do I add any, is it just a straight roll?
For what?
Just grabbing Nora and bringing her back inside.
Strength. It'd be a strength unless you're trying to fight it.
6.
I'm trying to fight it.
Okay, and you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Augie, kicking and screaming, you pick Nora up firefighter style and just carry her back, and everyone just stops and just watches you as you all carry.
Ren sticks his head out. Just so drunk.
Yeah, just really, we gotta sober her up, like, as I'm walking back to our room.
Okay. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, so you, kicking and screaming, carry her up the stairs. She's heavier than you expected initially, so it's a little bit of a struggle, and she's kind of grabbing onto the walls.
oh my god, she's having a full-on tantrum. Like, kid in a shopping centre.
Yeah. And eventually you get her and sit
I like
her down.
Augie is 17 and I'm 23.
why are you so worked up right now, Nora?
It's been a really bad day.
That's not out of the ordinary. Why is this one in particular gotten to
I'm
you?
gonna go back onto the bed and do this again.
Okay. A small puddle around Nora's head begins to collect slowly.
To digitate it dry, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do that.
What time?
Ice. Yeah, what time is it?
Middle of the night.
No, not middle of the night, but it's getting to be kind of like later in the evening.
Well, does this change our plan? Or
No. I don't think so.
sleep, I suppose?
Oh,
Let's just sleep and see if it's still raining in the morning, then we just deal with it then.
Yeah, nobody seems to know what's going on. Maybe they'll know in the morning.
I'll stay up a few hours since I need a little less sleep than you, and just keep an eye out.
before we go to sleep, if we are going to sleep right now, I actually got some stuff for you guys today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. I take out the 3 arrows, hand it over to Ren. I know you use arrows. Here you go. Thought you might like these.
Thank you.
And Nora, your 2 books.
Those arrows are +1.
+1 to attack or to damage?
Both.
Oh, cool.
And I give Nora the 2 books that we got that today.
I like
You're in this.
sit up and like wipe my face, which is like
It is old girl from the ring. Just
And Tim, you said you had a flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I handed him the flute, and
Thank you.
I never specified what the stuffed animal was, but can it be whatever creature Fu was?
oh my god.
I'll allow it. Sure.
And Val, since you like Womp so much,
Just gonna take it and immediately cuddle it.
yeah.
Is this for any occasion or just?
Well, today was actually my birthday.
What?
What?
Yeah, I turned 17 today, but it's all right. I didn't want to do anything big. Just wanted to get you guys some stuff.
No, but it's the wrong way round. We get you presents.
No, it's all right. You know, back home, every birthday we do gift exchanges, and I just wanted to do something special for you guys. Kind of as a thank you.
Why didn't you tell us? I could have at least said something.
I will say, just to let you guys know that, because you all would know this as a general knowledge, is that 17 is the legal drinking age in Elzheim.
Oh, that's why he got a drink.
He could have bought you a drink.
Oh, I got one. I stayed up the other night until it was morning. It's all right. I didn't want to do anything too big.
Well, Oggy, happy birthday.
Thanks.
I'm sorry for screaming at you.
It's okay, Nora. I pat her on the head.
Okay.
Let's all just go to bed, I think. Regroup tomorrow.
Val's gonna hold the foo-shaped stuffed animal and go, what should we name it?
I mean, I think Foo is a pretty good name.
I'm a little afraid of Foo. I think maybe not Foo. Maybe.
Okay.
You pick. It's your birthday. You get to pick your name.
I'm pretty bad with names.
Why don't we do like the reverse of foo, like oof?
Ooh.
I love it. Then she's gonna take Guap out of her backpack and she's gonna like have both of them in her arms as she like sits on the floor like a happy 5-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very cute to the rest of you. It's so wholesome.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh. Yes. With that exact grin.
So good.
Oh. I'm sitting on a dice.
Well, should we go to sleep?
Let's get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep well, everybody.
You're
Just
head
gonna
off to
sit
sleep.
by the window.
We're all sleeping in the same room. Don't we have 2 rooms? Or
We have 3.
we have 3 rooms.
Wow.
If you want to be super safe, stay in this room because I have alarm.
That's true. That's true.
I think Tom just went like straight to sleep on the floor.
I think Augie is gonna take PBJ, kind of like cuddle up to him, and just try and go to sleep. Maybe like PBJ on his chest.
Okay.
Can I like while I'm just chilling by the window, keeping an eye out, can I like look around outside and see if I can spot my fucking deer?
Sure. Make a perception check
Oh boy.
with advantage because of that thing.
Natural 20! I see that deer!
You make eye contact.
Even in the rain and the darkness that is currently taking over as the gems are lower into the dark, you see a glint in the eye as you see an absolutely just soaked black stag just kind of looking a little miserable.
Is anyone else awake still?
No.
I'm gonna just like.
Oh, I'm awake.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm still up. I'm still just in the corner, like.
Okay.
Just fucking.
Okay, I'll just make eye contact with them and be like, I'll be right back. Just right back. And I go down and I go up to Maroth and I say, would you maybe like to come upstairs? It's going to be a little challenging, but I feel as though you should not be sitting in the rain.
How?
Don't know how.
Stag.
I want to make it happen.
Oh, what?
Once for no, twice for yes.
It lives outside.
This is an Elvish.
Yeah.
My dear!
Kind of waits. He kind of stands up and stands in front of you expectantly.
You're going to have to be very quiet. And? Right, and if it doesn't work, then maybe there's a stable. I know you're not a pet, or, but it's a roof. Right, but we'll try this first. So, can we stealth up the stairs in a tavern with deer?
A stealth roll.
Or both? Or just him? Or what am I?
You too, because if you're trying to sneak him up.
Okay. Did you roll for him?
Yeah.
You roll for him? Okay. Natural 20.
No.
Natural 20.
Oh!
We disappear.
Meaning almost like you cast Cloud Walk. You guys are absolutely silent as you slowly make it up the stairs. Somehow being able to avoid all the creaks and all the things. Everyone is asleep at this point or drunk enough that they're passed out. The barkeeps are nowhere to be found as you slowly make it up the stairs. Those of you still awake, you are hit with a sudden smell of just musk of this wet deer, this wet stag just like slowly lumbers in, almost looks like tiptoeing into the room that you are all currently crowded in.
Like tiptoeing like Maximus and Tangled? Like that kind of tiptoeing?
Yes. Max.
Oh yeah, yes. Sure. Kind of.
There's a little spot on the floor right here next to the window if you'd like to settle down.
He goes and walks over there.
Okay.
And the dog shake and
prestidigitate him dry as well.
okay.
Very cool. Just bit by bit. Square foot by square foot.
Shake.
Nora takes one look at the stag and leaves. And she goes to the next room.
You're going to be safer in here.
She's gone.
Why? Why does she? What the fuck? And you and
I'm
me.
gonna look up at the stag and just wave and be like, "Hi, Moreau." Not touching him. She's not touching him.
Okay.
And then she's gonna like curl up in a little ball on the ground next to Moreau and kind of just pass out. Like this.
Okay. By the way, I just want to say, because he's a stag, I rolled at disadvantage and got 2 natural 20s.
We rolled 3 total.
Oh, I'm adding that to the list, man.
Well, that is going on my tally.
You rolled 3 natural 20s
Yes.
for your stag, and I haven't rolled higher than a 14 all night.
It be like that sometimes.
I think
My
you need
owl
that.
died, and your stag is sleeping in the room.
It's cold.
Fool me.
This isn't even Nora being angry. This is all Jess.
My God. I'm
Cold.
I think you need new dice, Jess.
These are the best
It
dice I
doesn't
have.
matter. Okay, never mind. Okay, so after a little bit, you realize that Ren is not letting the stag leave. And so, do the rest of you go to sleep?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a little while. So Tam, what do you dream about?
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Fuck. I guess because it's just been raining. I suppose I dream about rain, but I dream about the rain at home. And just like have a kind of zoom, like a super speed version of like every season in like the sort of fields back at home. And I don't know, it's like nothing in particular, just the feeling of like the wind and the elements and just being happy. Yeah.
Val?
Since she just received this new lovely stuffed animal, she is going to dream about being little again, but with these new stuffed animals, and like she's gonna play with like imagine like a kid playing with like toys, or like they have like a whole mini adventure like with just that, and like her at home, and like that, and like a cozy night in, like it's like Tam said, like it's raining outside, it's a cozy night in, playing with new stuffed animals. Little happy dream.
Nora?
Or about it being pitch black, not being able to see anything, and not being able to hear anything, and not being able to breathe.
Is that it? Okay. Ren, eventually you manage to meditate for a few hours. What do you dream about? Or what do you think about meditate on?
Before I do that, I will occasionally be going to the other room and checking up on Nora.
Okay.
Alive and not, aspirating her own vomit. As you do with a drunk friend. But when eventually I do meditate, I will dream about deer.
Okay. And birthday boy, what do you dream about?
Augie's going to dream. It's flashes of being awake and being asleep, but there's a lot of noise, a lot of clanging, and he just sees this pair of brown eyes looking at him, and then that eventually close. That's it.
Actually, that's not it.
Oh shit.
Because in the middle of the night, you wake up, or you feel like you wake up, but all of a sudden you feel this warmth on your chest, not just from PB&J, but you feel this warmth and look down, and it looks as though the sigil on PB&J's collar seems to glow, and glows brighter and brighter. It's hot. It's not a painful hot. It's almost like a welcome hot, as though there's it's like there's a heartbeat to it as well as it beats. And you hear softly in your ear, or maybe it's in the back of your mind, or maybe you even dreamt it, you just hear a slight happy birthday. And you feel something in your pocket just slowly appear.
I'm going to feel what is in my pocket.
You feel a small piece of parchment. Do you open it up?
Yeah.
I will. Okay. I'll send it to you in a little bit, but it appears to be a diary entry from someone named Elaine. And that's it. I'll send it to you in more detail. But
Okay.
Can we take a break while the party is sleeping? Can we take a break?
Yes.
okay. I'll take a quick break. I don't know, Miller, you know how to do that.
Well, we need like an actual picture to go to break, so
Yeah.
we need to like design that. I
Cool.
can add like a random picture right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You as Rob Rufus.
You.
Visual art.
Use the art of the party.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, let me just add that into it super fast.
I was going to ask if you could use a picture of you from Young Frankenstein. But
But
Yeah.
I don't have that on me right now.
Every week, it's
I
a
know
picture
you
of Miller
do.
and Grease.
I don't know where it is. Hang on. I'm just gonna do a thing of the party. I don't have a picture of it on me right this second.
I can send it to you if you want.
Do it.
Yeah.
Whatever the group wants, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go. Okay.
Hang on. I gotta find the picture super fast. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're gonna take a quick break.
It looks like we're taking a break already because it's all black.
Jules is gone.
Oh, is it black?
It's all black on the.
Oh, okay. It's about to go. I think I did something. Okay. It's okay. It's about to show up. I think.
Can you still hear it?
Mm, on. We're back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back, people. So we just left off with the group settling down for a rest after a supposed quake. And we talked about dreams for a while, and now we wake up the next morning. Nora, are you going to do the ritual and get Oscar back?
I'm gonna stay in my own room and just do the ritual to bring back Oscar.
All right. So she's gonna do that for about an hour. Well, not for about an hour, for an hour. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just hanging out with Moreau.
Yeah, I think Augie probably just gonna hold PB and J and just kind of pet him, sit with him for a little bit.
Okay.
Tam wakes up to see the stag. She didn't see it last night and kind of shimmies away from it, and plays practices a flute, Henny flute for a while, and plays some tunes.
Okay.
I'm gonna just sit with my friends, and I'm not gonna use the staff, but I'm gonna attempt to talk to Moreau and try to touch him and probably fail.
Okay. You're not gonna use the staff?
No, I'm just gonna be like, hi, how was your night? Okay. I'm gonna turn to Ren and be like,
PB and J and Moroth as well. Moroth is kind of restless, whereas PB and J is wired right now and just looking around expectantly and is leaning into it and then looking at you just very intently. Just
Hey boy, I'm gonna try and teach him a trick, just to try to get him to respond to his name.
okay.
How am I gonna do this?
What are you trying to?
I'm gonna get up and walk a little bit away from him and be like, PB and J, come here.
Well, an animal handling check.
Come on.
It's like that one scene in Annie where she's like, "Come on, Sandy."
Come here, Sandy.
I got a 9.
Good old Sandy.
Sandy.
I got a 9.
4 times. What you got? A 9?
A 9.
He sees you get up, and he kind of looks, and does the zooming thing just around the room, just in general, kind of almost knocking into Moroth and skidding, and then jumping up on the bed, and then running again and running around, just very excitable, just sits there, just.
Does that come with a leash, or it seems like he needs to go on a walk?
While this is happening, could I look out the window and see if anything has changed? Is it still raining?
You notice it is considerably brighter now. However, that is more from the gemstone rather than anything else. Looking around, it has actually stopped raining.
Does it look like it has been raining all night, or just
There are puddles and things on the ground that suggest that it had been raining for quite some time, and with your passive perception, you actually look over and up, and you see that there are people currently walking on the top of this cavern and are slowly, bit by bit, appear to be mending a crack in the top.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
I pointed out to the others, I guess.
maybe it was an earthquake then last night.
Just a coincidence, a natural phenomenon.
Oh, did I not say that it was an earthquake?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah. You guys.
Okay. Mine then.
Shall we begin our
Yeah. We could take PB and J out for a walk at the same time and like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Can I just like tie a rope to his collar? So I have a rope.
Do you?
Yeah.
most of
I
us?
think so. Yeah. So you take it. I mean, I think it's like 10 or 50 foot. So
Long rope, yeah.
I was gonna say you might want to cut that down.
I don't think I'll cut it down just in case we use it for something else. But like, I literally just like hold the rope. I think.
It's a little awkward, but you now have a makeshift leash from this 50-foot rope. I think it's 50 feet.
Yeah, it's 50 feet. I just checked.
How are we gonna get Moreau downstairs?
Oh yeah, how did he get up the stairs?
Bren took him.
Stealth. Pure stealth.
Amazing.
Query. Augie, could you perhaps make me look like a woman again?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna
Not
make him look.
this time, just a woman. Maybe, actually, Tam, could you inspire her for this? I think it's important. I'm not.
So.
All right, wait. What am I inspiring her to do? Who?
Makeover.
Guys, okay.
You're inspiring Augie
Oh.
for a makeover.
All right. Okay.
Come on.
Right. I'm gonna like.
You
cut
please
the
just
dog
miss
a
us
bit.
out by a song with like matchmaker, make me.
I could, but I'm gonna sing the 2000s classic. He's like, "You're way too beautiful, girl." You'll never work.
Okay, so I
Isn't that
just
like
had,
Sean Kingston or something?
It is.
That's it.
wait, Kate. So I just had my proficiency.
Proficiency, yes. And then you are inspired, so if you want to add a d6 on top of that. Are you proficient in your disguise kit? I assume you would be. Yeah.
So far, I got 19.
Hell yeah.
Natural? Or
No.
No.
Okay. And did you add the inspiration die or no?
Yeah, I had the inspiration die and my proficiency bonus.
Okay. So simple enough. Again, this time much more calmly, still doing the swatches, showing off everything. Takes about 20 minutes or so and gives you some glam eyeliner, contour, beats the face, everything. Ren, you being an attractive elf yourself, like you look pretty convincing.
Can we fill in the roots a bit as well while we're at it, since you have a bit of dye on hand? I know it's starting to get out of hand. I really just want
I have hair dye.
to do that really quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend the next hour and a half, 2 hours.
Doesn't take that long.
I don't know. I've never dyed my hair.
Doesn't take a half hour.
Yeah, like really a bad dye job. Half an hour.
We're not going for perfection here.
Okay.
It is a root touch-up, so like it takes less time.
It's hair, you know.
Okay. Sure. So you take about 30 minutes or so and end up touching it up. There's a little bit of the dye that's gotten onto the base of like the skull, and you cover it up with makeup, and yeah, looks good.
Good.
Does anyone else need to disguise themselves?
I can disguise 2 people if we want, but I think Augie and I should definitely stay ourselves. For sure.
I don't think I need to be disguised.
At some point, Nora skips in with Oscar on her shoulder. Good morning! How's everyone? It's such a nice day.
Someone's changed their tune.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm glad your owl's back.
You, my friend, looking at Ren, are a very attractive lady.
Thank you. I will prestidigitate my eyes brown and let my ears just be elf ears, I think.
Okay.
So much.
You almost look like your mother. It's quite funny.
Oh my god, is Nora still drunk?
Not drunk.
Should I change my appearance? I am a 5 foot tiefling in a
No.
gnome world.
I mean, like, it might be a bit more. It might be more shady if, like, a 5'9" tiefling went upstairs but didn't come back downstairs. I think you're fine. People have seen you.
Okay.
Should I like make myself shorter because like I'm quite a bit taller than everyone else here, and I might stick out a bit. I'm just maybe I need to be as everyone else.
Oh, wow.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? This is a serious issue. You should make me shorter.
I think if you slouch just a little, it'll do it.
I don't think you can get any shorter than you, Nora. I think you're about as short as you can.
I saw at least 3 gnomes outside that were at least an inch shorter than me.
You're about the same size.
I'm a wee bit taller.
Or is there a spell for making somebody appear shorter?
Yeah.
There is.
Disguise self.
I can do that. Would you like to be a few inches shorter? Nora? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
Okay, while her back's turned, I cast Disguise Self and make her exactly the same, but like half a foot shorter.
Okay. I'm gonna say Tam, make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Nora, make a perception check because I'm pretty sure that there's some verbal components.
Yes. Okay, sleight of hand. Hang on, that was
What did you
cocked.
roll?
Oh shit, yeah, that's a 25. What was that, Jess?
Don't worry.
What'd you
Don't
roll?
worry.
What was it?
It's all good.
No, what'd you roll?
Say it out loud.
Yep. Don't even notice. Nora walks out powerfully and seems to almost shrink. It's not like an immediate just zip. It's a slow shrink and just turns around.
It's
Just
like
a little
going
bit
down the stairs, but like
Yeah, just a little bit. To how many inches shorter?
Like another, like a half foot, so 6 inches shorter.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Now see a 4'8" version of Nora.
Oh my god.
That's what you want.
Walking down the steps, still smiling, still having fun with Oscar perched.
With my
Yeah.
No, it'd be even funnier if Oscar was still the first.
I was gonna say Oscar's actually
you.
part of it is just hovering about half a foot
god.
Oh my god.
is this guy self-illusion magic, or is it like you're actually changed?
It's illusion.
Ooh.
So if you were to go and swipe above where her head seems to be, you would just hit her head. She's just like a head shorter.
So Oscar is like hovering off her shoulder right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
so much. Look, it's not being suspicious, guys.
yeah, I walk downstairs with an owl hovering above my shoulder.
Nice.
So
I think I'm going to stop this because I'm not. Right, let's go go outside for walks, I guess.
Who's team divination and who's team race people?
Divination.
Race.
Nora, where are you going? Are you going to accompany them to find?
Nora's downstairs and she's like waiting by the door for you guys.
Yeah,
They're
I
in my
think
backpack
we're
now.
on our way out now. So I with us or with them?
Have you got taller?
you still nothing changes.
Oh, because it's an illusion.
Oh yeah, because
Oh no. Okay.
Nora, do you mind if I carry Oscar for a while? I just feel, being more comfortable. little hand on my shoulder.
Please don't let him die. Please. Please.
I'll try.
Be so careful.
Oh yeah, is Moroth coming down on us? And stealth him down again?
Yeah.
In broom. In broad fucking daylight when everyone's having their breakfast.
I don't know, choice!
Yep.
Why don't you leave him in the room?
I'm rolling.
No, I rolled.
26.
Okay. So you walk down the stairs very slyly, very stealthily. Moroth, not really used to the daylight, doesn't seem to like mornings very much, not a morning person, is stumbling around a little, bumps into one of the walls, rolled a natural 5. And is trying to be, it's kind of like a teenager who hasn't had a cup of coffee yet, just kind of walking around. Yeah.
Well, we head out that way, Moroth. Sorry, had a bit of fun with polymorph last night, and we can't figure out how to reverse it. Everybody in this pub, there's a person that looks like a deer.
Actually, they're not paying attention to Moroth at all, because looking around, there seems to not be very, I mean, it's early in the morning, so there are people who would normally be having breakfast, but are instead all standing together, clumped, reading what appears to be something. And surprisingly, when Nora comes down, they all turn and go, oh, and they continue to be reading something.
Because they think she's got red hair and they think, fuck.
I kind of sort of sidle over and peer over some shoulders and look at what they're reading.
You're like fuck, if I oh, that's a lot of money. I mean, and you look, and there is a notice that there's a small hole in the top of the paper, but it appears to be a thing that says, oh, it's a wanted poster and it says Kayleen Alistair. And under it, you see a picture of the scout, much more lively, a little younger than you remember her, and it says, alive to the castle, 5,000 pounds or 5,000 gold.
So she's missing then, I say to the people.
They're not paying attention to you. They're just talking amongst themselves. And just one of the barkeepers actually comes over to you. It's like, your friend with the hair, you.
Huh?
And turns to Nora. What's your name?
Marlene. That's Marlene.
Marlene, sorry. Do you? I'm sorry. You just look very. Do you have any idea? Possibly. What's your business here?
My business. We're just visiting. What's the problem?
And one of the people holding the poster kind of looks up and snatches it away, holds it up to your face, and goes, "You, hey, how good of an actor are you? You interested in getting some sort of? You look just like her. Are you interested in any chance of splitting some gold?"
She's a terrible actress. You really wouldn't want her.
I
Bad idea.
Well, if you change your mind.
put my hood up on my cloak and cover my hair.
Everyone kind of has looked over at this point and is kind of watching you and whispering amongst themselves and just what do you think about it? And actually talking in a language that you don't understand. And just kind of watching you all. Now a lot of the attention is on you, and
Well, we're going to run some errands.
Did we have a plan to who was going where?
Well, Val and I are going to the divination tent if you'd like to join.
Nope.
Okay. I think the others were going to try and track down their competitors. For the
Right.
Right?
Should we meet back here in 2 hours? Is that enough time?
I think so.
Um,
Nora, Marlene, how far does your message reach?
100 foot, I believe.
Oh.
Ren, I would just be careful if you have Marok with you. You don't know if this is a city that they're all animal smugglers, or if they know.
Alone, because he's going to get, deer-napped. I'd rather him be with me.
Yeah, just be
I
careful.
will keep an eye out, though. That's a good point. All right. Well, 2 hours back here.
Yeah.
Hopefully with some more information.
I have my owl back.
Oh, but maybe it would be a good idea if you went with me so that you can pop in occasionally and check on us.
Well, I want to check on you. I'll use him myself.
Okay. There you go.
My owl back.
Or maybe have him fly behind you. You wouldn't want to draw any unwanted attention.
I'm ignoring you.
I think it's right her shoulder. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Tam, maybe just tell her.
I mean, Nora, you also know, based on the nature of the spell, that you can, you have like an hour a day with Oscar, so you can bamf him
I know.
out of existence. Okay.
Wait, is Ren whispering to me?
No, I bumped him out.
All right.
Like, take him in my hand and then I bump him out.
Nice.
Never mind.
Cool. See you in a bit.
Sounds good.
Val and I head over to where the, I want to say divinator, but that's definitely not a word. Whoever that lady was yesterday.
Okay.
Still there?
Yeah. Actually, are you going inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you enter the tent, you actually see someone look over, and you see as someone pops a hood over their head.
Were they purple?
That darkish, it was not. It's not necessarily like a purple of more than like an almost off black. Like, it is very, very dark skin. You see a flash of white hair, of long white hair, as the hood is pulled over.
And no horns.
No horns.
So they're drow.
Mm-hmm. And you see this. And he says, "I'm be going."
No.
And pushes past you and bumps into your shoulder as he leaves.
Well, I look like a hot lady, so he does not recognize me. Awesome.
But he recognizes Val.
I should have changed my appearance.
Okay. So you turn around and you see the familiar horns of the divinator Jew. Good morning. How may I help you?
Hello. We just had some questions for you. I'm trying to be more feminine while sounding like a man trying to be more feminine. We were wondering if we could ask you a few things. That seems to be your trade?
At last. My previous clients have. It's been a busy morning, so I cannot guarantee quite the accuracy. There is a slight chance of lack of accuracy, but I'd be happy to try.
Before we dive into that, I was wondering if we could just talk to you outside your powers, just speak with you, ask you a few questions.
I'm very busy this morning. I could make time.
No change of appearance. Lovely. What is your normal rate for divination questions?
Well, it has been a busy morning, so with high demand, it's actually, let me check really
I think it was
It was
25.
it was 25 gold last time.
fast. So yeah,
Just I wouldn't know that as a hot lady.
I am charging 30 gold.
Oh shit.
So how do you feel about, let's say, 10 gold for ordinary questions that don't require your powers?
That is acceptable.
Lovely. Outside of that, do you live here or are you visiting?
No one lives here. Really. This is a place for wanderers, for travelers, for those searching to find their way on a different path.
So nobody is... Oh, 10 gold. Let me think for a moment so I don't go wasting questions. Right? How did this city form?
It has been here for longer than I, and longer than you. It was created when the gods still walked the earth. We are not sure how far back, but it has been a safe haven for many years now, for those cast out and cast away from the regulars of society.
How long... Here you go. The man who is currently in charge, I believe his name is Alistair. How long has he been in charge, and do you consider him a good leader?
That is 2 questions.
I'll pay you 15 for it.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage, because you've already paid her 20.
18?
18?
Yeah, 18. Oh wait, 17. Sorry, 17.
17? He has been a good ruler for about 20 years now.
And I hand it over. his daughter, Kayleen, why was she gone for 2 years?
1 second, I'm just writing it down. It is of vital importance that the next ruler go out and prove themselves. That was her task, to serve, to find herself, to help when necessary, to spy when necessary. It is a rite of passage, as you say. And
right. What is her guild?
that was kept secret for her safety. None of us know, although he is missing now.
Right. I'm just trying to get lead out of this thing. Here you go. Guess I'm switching to pen. That's 20. Okay. Val, do you have any questions that could be answered by her without divination?
By the way, that's 55 gold.
Cool.
Fuck me.
That's the price.
We agreed on it. It's good. It's good. Did you have questions? Oh, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry. I have a question, but I can't think of how to phrase it. Give me a second. How do the people get the sigils that they wear all the time? Do they earn them, or?
They are given when you join a guild or a party.
Hands over the 10 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't think of anything else.
Is there an how many? How do people normally get into the city?
There are many passages and doorways. This is not all of the city. This is a very small section. There are passages and pathways leading all under Elzaheim, all over the world. Depends on, there are many doorways up, but there are many sections. This is just where one of the leaders happens to live. One of the sections. This is the capital.
And over the 10 gold. Okay. Wait, interview.
I feel like I'm making money. I'm like, this is great.
She's making some serious bank.
What have you heard about an animal smuggling ring? Rush.
I know not much. I, again, am just a wanderer.
Yes.
I know that there is such a thing that exists. I assume this is the place for all kinds of activity, both lawful and otherwise. Those seen as not good in the eyes of some people, depending on the country.
Pass over the 10. I think I have a question for you now that might make use of your talents. I hand over 25.
Thank you. That's up to 100 gold now, by the way.
Unbelievable.
Cool. That's fine. Okay.
And Val, that was 10, so make sure to mark that down.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know where I put my gold in D&D Beyond. Fine, figure it out later. Okay, my question would be, and can you explain to me what the range of questions I could ask are for this?
Anything that has happened or will happen in the next week. It can be anything from a specific goal of someone, an event that may occur, or an activity that may be happening or will happen.
It's only past or future, it can't be present?
It can be anything within 7 days.
Can it be a locating sort of thing? Can I ask where something is?
I can tell you someone's emotion about a place, but I cannot tell exactly where they are. I can try, but it may not be what you are looking for.
I mean, it's worth a shot, I suppose. I've already given you the 25. Where is the animal smuggling ring in the underbrush.
Okay. Does the whole ritual, for the sake of brevity, does the ritual? They are hidden away somewhere dark and damp and deep. They are surrounded by cages. It is lower than people assume.
Lower? It is lower than people assume?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Val, can you think of anything useful other than what we've seen?
No, not really. No.
Well, thank you for your service.
Anytime. Thank you for your coin.
Anytime. And we make our leave.
Okay, what are the rest of you guys doing?
All right.
Hey, we're marching back over to where the races were yesterday.
Yeah.
So you walk over to where the races were, which was also where you were standing for the King's Speech. The track seems to have been cleared up.
Oh, can I see if I see anybody from the entourage that we saw yesterday?
Sure. I'm gonna say for this, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Are you like asking around and asking for people?
No, I didn't really want to ask.
That's fine, then just perception.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. That is an 18.
Looking around the immediate vicinity, you don't seem to see them.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. So I think the person we're looking for is either Iron Pebbleback. I don't remember his name. He was the gnome. And then there was a half-orc called Loneheart. Or yes.
Wasn't there also a tabaxi?
Yeah, called Loxy.
Yeah.
And then the Goliath seemed a bit severe.
Yeah.
And he was also the one that we I'm pretty sure he was the one that we knocked over at the end. So he won't be up for talking.
Yeah, I think we try and find the gnome.
Yeah, let's try and find the gnome.
Mhm.
So, yeah, can we ask around and try and find that competitor?
Make an investigation check.
All of us, or
Just the people that are investigating. Yeah.
Okay, investigation.
oh my god,
That's
Which
maybe
roll?
17.
17. Okay.
11.
11.
I'm at 8. That was a +5.
What is wrong, Jess?
That was a +5.
How many threes have you rolled? Oh my goodness.
Ridiculous amount. You can
Well,
leave.
going around and looking, you two end up, Nora, you end up trying to talk to people for a while, and then someone mentions a book that they had been reading, and you just start talking, and because you remember that book from a while ago, so you guys kind of start like a mini book club of just like, and what did you think about this character and this character, and you kind of get into a very long conversation. Tam, you're really not successful, but Augie, you hear tell of a traveling troupe of performers, one of which is mentions that there is a flute player who's a gnome that fits the description.
Oh my god, it's a bard.
And apparently they play in a local tavern every now and then.
Oh my god!
You just roll a natural 20.
Oh my god! Are you
fucking dies.
That was like a slow-mo like drop. Oh my god.
I'll be here all week.
I'm sorry, that was a really big interruption. Sorry, carry on.
You're fine.
Okay, I give them the information. Yeah,
All right,
guys,
let's go. What? Sorry.
let's go to our local tavern. Let's see if
Let's
he's
go.
there.
Let's have a drink. Yeah, we go to the local tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I drag Nora away from her book conversation.
all right. 1 second. Let me flip to this page. Okay. Almost there. Pretty there. Okay. So you walk towards the drunken miner and enter on the inside. It's a lot. It's very dingy and very run down, but there is a stage that is very ornately decorated. It looks as though it was trying to be a fancy place, but then slowly ran out of money, kind of like a rundown Chuck E. Cheese's. But instead of animatronics, you see a small band that is beginning to set up. And in it, you see a gnome. You see, they're actually all gnomes. So you see a gnome with a drum set. You see a gnome holding a mandolin, and you see a gnome holding up kind of almost, it's like a small round object that looks like that kind of looks like some sort of woodwind or like.
Is it like an ocarina or something?
Yeah. So it's a sweet potato ocarina, so like very rounded and then you see one with a flute that's packing away. That is the gnome that you saw.
I'm just picturing like a full drum kit next to the drum set, and then all of these like it's from like the medieval times.
Yep.
Good. Carry on.
Head over to the guy we know. Yeah.
Iron, I believe it is.
Sorry.
Iron. Yeah.
And yeah, and just kind of clear my throat and was like, "Hi, wait, are you Iron?
Iram, that's me.
Yeah. We raced against you yesterday.
Oh, yes, you all look you were very good, very strong.
I did not race. I did not.
But if she had, she would have won, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She's pretty fast.
Nice to meet you.
On legs. Look.
There we go. Us small folk have to stick together, huh? It takes quite a lot to beat out a pebbleback. I'm very impressed.
Oh, I think we just got lucky, didn't we?
Yeah, you were pretty good.
Oh, thank you. I used to be quite spry in my age. What
got
can I do for you? Are you interested in listening to us play a ditty?
Yeah, sure. Would you like a drink? Can we get you a drink?
Oh, I never drink when I'm on the job, but thank you very much. I didn't win any of the gold, so if you're here to beat me up for it or something, I'm afraid I can't quite help with that.
No, we just wanted to kind of ask, like, what are you doing in town? Are you here all the time? Are you just...
I'm part of the music guild. Well, one of the music guilds. I'm
nice.
with my crew. And he kind of looks over to the other people. They're all older gnomish gentlemen as well. One of them is wearing like a fez styled hat, and just they're all kind of there. They're polite and they make a little like, but then they go back to what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't pay mind for them.
So you guys are here permanently then?
Oh no, we're just passing through for the festival. Saw the race, and I'm quite light on my feet, so I figured that I'd give it a go. But kind of hard to beat all these people with these magics when I'm not allowed my instrument. So.
Just sounds.
Do you come to the underbrush often? Because this is our first time here, and we were just.
I've been here once or twice. This is my first time in this particular section of the underbrush, but we were summoned. We like to play around here. We've been playing here for a few weeks now, not very long.
And do you where do you hail? Where's your home?
Oh well, I'm from Hagel. Well, actually,
Hey, I'm from Hagel.
Really, you're Heglian. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. What section? Where?
North Hagel. It's a town called Glosh. It's very small. You've probably not heard of it.
Well, get out of town.
No.
No. Oh, I'm not from there. One of my cousins. Well, I say cousin-in-law. Halflings.
What's their name?
What's their name? Oh, they're the Pebble Fleets.
Oh.
Black Pebble Fleets, very, very similar, but very different. You don't want to cross a Pebble Fleet. You know what they say.
Yeah, no. And also just those medallions you wear, the things on. Are they wearing medallions? Are they wearing that?
They are. You see that it's a curving staff with a few music notes that seem to be floating off of it.
Is that, how did you get one of those? Is it kind of like a patronage thing?
I would say it's kind of a visitor's pass. We've been playing for upwards of 20 years or so. We got them in a while back, a few sections away, but it's interesting because a lot of the times we don't get to practice our magic. So being down here, we get to play our music and practice our magic. It's quite a show in the underbrush compared to up in Elzheim and the others.
You said this section of the underbrush. There's other parts of this place.
Oh yes, they go everywhere. They're kind of like tree roots, You think you've explored it, and then just another one just pops up.
And they're all ruled by this Alistair guy.
Oh no, he's the big one. But they all kind of run themselves. I don't know much about the politics of this place, but it's fun while you're down here, and you're in for a good time.
And what's the quickest way of getting around here? Is there like a transport system here?
Well, yes, but it's been broken for quite a little. I don't know if you were here yet. Well, obviously you were, but the big earthquake that happened, those have been happening for quite a few months now, shaking things up down here.
Do they know what's causing it?
The earth, I guess. I don't really know.
Right.
That's queer.
It was weird because it felt like it was raining last night.
Yeah.
I noticed that. It struck me as odd. We're underground. We should be able to get away from weather. I wasn't expecting it to be raining. I just came from a place that was raining. I wasn't expecting to be greeted with more rain. I would have brought my galoshes if I had.
I understand completely. It seems to me like magic is at work there.
Maybe. I don't really know. Again, I've never really been here before. So maybe it just rains. It's the capital. Maybe it's different.
It seems to be a mostly gnomish population down here. Is that right?
No, it's mostly dwarvish.
That's what I meant. I'm not either of those things, so I wouldn't know. But gnome dwarf.
Yeah, of course. Halflings, you know halflings.
Yeah, those pesky buggers, halflings.
Oh,
So
sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry.
offend me?
Yeah.
Why would you offend me?
It kind of looks to Tam and just, no reason. So, is there anything
You're
you
doing
want?
fine. Sorry, what were you saying?
Is there anything else that you need? I mean, I'm just a little busy
No.
right now.
That's all right. When does your set start? And how long does it go on for?
Well, we're setting up a bit now. Then we've got a bit of a sound check, but we're going to be playing later tonight.
Right, we will come along. We'll try and come along for that. If that's okay.
Better get here early. We're expecting to knock the house down.
I love. Sorry, out of character. I fucking love this guy. I want to be my dad. Yeah. Took him in his eyes. And yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna say thank you so much for your time and give him a.
Helpful.
I shake his hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check, actually.
Oliver?
No, just Augie.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay. That's gonna be an 18.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna text you something. So, is that all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did that guy refer to me as a halfling, or was that just me being misunderstanding him? What was that about? I know I'm short, but I'm not that short.
Are you sure about that, Nora?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm over 5 foot.
Sure.
On a good
Sure,
day.
Jan.
I am. Look, put me, like, come on, look at me.
I mean, is there like a reflective surface anywhere? Is there like a mirror or something that I can point you to? I don't think I have
a small mirror. So I'm gonna take out the mirror.
Wait,
and
you have your shield as well.
I do.
You could just reflect. Oh, did I?
Yeah, I'll just take out the mirror and
Yeah.
Do I just see my face? I'm like, oh yeah, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing?
step farther back, and I kind of make some distance.
I'm gonna stand next to her for comparison.
Oh my god, son, you got so big!
I know, I had a growth spurt overnight. It's so funny how that happens.
You know what? Oh.
I think it was the water. Or, I don't know, it doesn't make sense because you were in the water. So maybe the water made you shorter.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it was like shorter.
The magic rain shrunk me.
Perhaps.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know, man. Magic rain.
you gotta reverse it.
Yeah, what? I mean, like, have you got a magic rain reversal spell? I don't.
Ooh, I'm gonna like.
I think you're just stuck like that.
No, I don't have anything about rain in here.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just, wow.
Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Forget smugglers. We've got to sort this out.
Let's discuss this outside, guys.
Okay.
You're probably right.
Oh, alright.
Okay, so I get outside.
Yeah.
I kind of walk a little bit away from the tavern and be like, okay. When I shook his hand, I think he has some sort of illusion up because my hand sort of went through his hand and it was a lot smaller.
What?
He was a lot smaller.
His hand was a bit smaller than I expected it to be. It's like, and my hand, like, it slightly passed through his hand.
I mean, how? What? I'm gonna get Oggy's hand and see how big his hand is. Okay, well, you do have quite a large hand, so maybe.
Can I put my hand up for comparison?
It's like seeing a small child next to like Artie's got some big hands.
It's canon.
No,
if he shakes my hand, is it still normal?
but my hand also slightly went through his hand. It's some type of illusion he had up.
I mean, why would he? What's smaller than a gnome, though? Like, if he's making himself bigger, then what is he originally?
I don't know.
Maybe
Would we?
he's not even there in the first place.
Maybe he's not even. But you
No,
did feel
but-
something, right?
But wait, Kate, would I know if there's any race smaller than a gnome?
I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's, just because someone's one race doesn't necessarily mean that they are, like, all the same size. There are gnomes that are slightly bigger than others. There are halflings that are generally very small. There's humans that are small. Like, it honestly just depends from person to person. Like, there's no necessarily, like, I mean, there are creatures whose hands are naturally, or like they're creatures who are naturally smaller than others, but there's differentiation between classes.
Okay.
I can go in. We can go back in and I can cast something that can make him tell the truth, but that might be a little bit kind of.
He was a nice man. Maybe
It
he
was nice, yeah.
lost his hand in a terrible accident, and he's making
But
a treat here.
I still touched his hand though. It wasn't like didn't just completely go through it. It was just smaller.
Well,
Maybe
is this the most important thing that we're finding out today? No. So we should move on.
Well, we can always come back and see and see how he's playing the flute.
Tiny hand later.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm with Aubrey. I want to find out what weird hand man.
I know. Children, please focus.
You just call me children, or
I am significantly older than you.
Technically, I'm not a child anymore. So according to the law,
he's a big boy now.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Fancy Pants. By the way, we need to find a present for you.
No, you don't. It's okay.
We do.
No. Is this
Well,
the most important thing you should be talking about?
All I will say is, every year on my birthday, I used to get a story. So, if you would like me to tell you a story one time, I will do so. I'm not as good as some other people, but I'm a pretty good storyteller.
All right.
That's Will.
Can I play some musical accompaniment? I'll play some kind of mood flute. Mood music.
Jazz flute.
You can
Jazz flute. I'll play some jazz flute in the background while you tell you.
It's okay. Well, okay, fine. Sure. It'll be a duet.
It's gonna be so good.
I can't wait.
I'm excited now.
Good.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, are you going back to the party?
Yeah.
All right. So eventually, all of you coalesce. Maddie, do you need to leave?
Yeah, in like a minute.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Val.
I think Maddie is just gonna stay like this for the rest of the stream for the way that I have it set up. Yeah, but I love that.
Peace out. Right, we meet back up. How was the 10? How was Magic Lady?
We actually got a lot of answers. We had to pay a significant amount, but we found out that this place is really old and really big. This is only one small portion of the underbrush.
Well, we found that out for free.
Well, we also did you find out the old thing, though? Because this place has been around since the gods.
Ooh. Maybe.
We found out this lady, she said that Alistair has been leader here for 20 years, and he thinks she thinks that he's good. And that the daughter, Kayleen, went on a rite of passage, and that the identity of her guild is protected. So we don't know what her guild is, but she was gone for 2 years, proving herself to be the next leader. And there's a lot of ways into the underbrush, not just the one that we found. So maybe you don't always need a sigil. Sigil? I'm pulling a Matt Mercer. How do you say sigil? Is that it?
Sigil.
Okay. Well.
If we ever need to, I could always ask Helm about the underbrush.
That would be useful. She did say that there's not much word of an animal smuggling ring, but it does exist. And then when we asked her to divine where that might be, she said that it was somewhere dark, deep, and lower than people think. So I think it's deep.
Do you think it's near where that crystal was? Where we went down, we fought the giant, and there were like different bits leading off.
Were there?
I think so. Were there? Or was it just one path into the crystal, like the magic crystal memory thing?
From what you recall and what you perceived, it was just a single path.
Okay. All right.
As far as you know.
Okay.
Did you?
There could be something else out there.
Did you find anything else interesting?
We found a man with a very small hand.
Yeah, and
Say about a man's hands.
Small hands, small shoes.
Augie looks at the ground.
Oh my.
Did you learn anything?
well, we found out that the gnome that we raced that we were in a race with, I think he's keeping up an illusion on himself for some reason.
Is that relevant?
Not really.
It kind of is.
No, you just got sidetracked because you have tiny hands and you got excited. Basically, the underground brush is spread all over the world, and there's lots of different leaders, we think, but Alistair is like the big cheese, so doesn't really help us.
And I don't think it took very much to get like he had a music medallion, and he's only been here like a couple of times and only performs like once in a blue moon. So I think it's more like you get the token, you can bugger off for a while, and then you can come back.
So is it weird that we don't have them?
The earthquakes have been happening for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Okay. This stirring incident.
Yeah. But should we consider finding guild tokens or having some made?
Well, I have 2 that I stole. I could steal some more.
I don't think we should walk around with the same ones as kids.
I can cast.
We stole them from drunk people.
Oh!
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He stole them from drunk people.
Yeah, we have 2 that are unrelated to Kayleen.
Oh, awesome.
I
I can cast minor illusion and make people see one for like if anybody questions it and they're like, "Where's your medallion?" I can be like, "Oh, it's right here," and like show a fake medallion. So if we're ever in a pinch, we can do that. But it's not going to help if they want to handle it or see it.
I think prestidigitation can do the same.
Mm.
Well, what do we do with this information? We seek the smuggling ring and just try and stay hidden in the meantime?
Should we?
Yeah. We could try and go underground if that's what your magic woman said.
Maybe it's down a well.
We would search for a well.
Should we try and go
That's
undercover?
locate a well. Do you know what I can do? What?
What?
I was going to say I could use one of my abilities to figure out if we're anywhere near any exotic creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
But it's within like a mile or some bullshit, so it wouldn't actually narrow things down a lot. But if this place is huge, it would at least tell us if it's in this sector of the underbrush.
Okay.
But
How many
also-
times can you do it per day? Because then you could just keep doing it if we travel. Sorry?
I'm looking it up. I don't know.
Jules has been frozen for me for like 45 minutes. In the most amazing. Oh, I'll take a picture. It's so good.
just
got it, like-
spell slot, I think. So
Yeah.
I could do it 3 times today.
Okay.
I think we should do what we're being paid to do and find the smuggling ring.
That's
And
what
be
we're thinking
distracted by tiny hands and earthquakes.
about. Well, that's what we're doing. That's what
Good.
we're thinking about right now. It's
Great.
it.
Keeping us on track. Great.
How are we going to do that, though? I feel like we need to get intel from the inside. We need someone to go undercover to figure this out.
Well, do you want me to friggin' dress as the flippin' daughter because everyone seems to think I am her?
I think that's a terrible idea.
No.
No, that's really good. That's really good.
No. I disagree. I think that if they found out that you weren't her, they would have a lot of questions for you. Are
I
you
would-
a liar?
I was joking. Obviously not.
Dan wasn't.
I wasn't.
And we're not going to talk to you for a little bit.
minus 1 wisdom, man. That sounds great to me.
I mean, you could.
We could just wander and try and find a way deeper into the city. I'm pretty good at finding such things. Like,
We could do that, and then if like at least 5 people come up to you in the space of an hour and like, oh my god, are you Kayleen? Then I feel like the universe is just like sending us a sign.
Well, I had 2 within 2 minutes earlier.
well, they were just trying to pass you off as Kaylee. They didn't think you were her.
Yeah.
Should we just do a little bit of investigation?
Actually, make a perception check.
Oh,
Everyone?
all of us?
I would say Ren, because Ren has a high passive perception.
Oh, not super. Like, 13.
Well, even with that, with your passive perception being 17, that's higher. So I'll take that one. As part of, because like, you actually notice as you are having this discussion, people keep looking over at Nora and like whispering something, and then like just being a little like afraid to approach and just will wander away. But there are people that are noticing Nora currently.
Actually,
Wait.
I've noticed a few people staring at you. Perhaps we should change your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
It looks a lot like a dead, missing girl's hair.
Nice save.
Well, your hair's got funny colours in it too, don't?
It's literally black. I think maybe. Why did I go Irish? I think maybe.
I think maybe many of us.
I think we ought to put a hat on you. Or something.
You'll do no such thing.
We're attracting stares, which is the precise opposite of what we're trying to do right now. So perhaps a cap or some dye, temporary dye.
No.
Or, I mean, the hat is less permanent than dye. I'm not sure why you have a problem with the hat. We could find a really cute one.
I don't look good in hats.
Actually, does your cloak have a hood?
Yes, I've had the hood up the whole time.
Can you just tuck your hair back into it?
I've done that.
Well, then why are people staring?
Maybe because I look really pretty, Ren. Maybe because I'm a beautiful girl.
Specifically, okay.
I will say, right about now is when disguise self would wear off, and you slowly see after that conversation that she slowly just grows back to her normal height, which still isn't that tall in the first place, but like slowly your eye line just shifts.
I've been like looking at her boobs this whole time when we've been talking.
Oh
So my eyes are up here.
So stop looking at my boobs.
Okay.
My eyes are up here. Just because you're 50 now doesn't mean you don't get to act like not a douchebag. You're a very pretty lady, but that doesn't give you no excuse to look at my boobs.
Pretty lady.
Anyway,
maybe I can try to do something to your face with the makeup I have. I have face paint as well. I could try to cover up your freckles.
All right, just humor me for 1 second. If we were to get Nora into, like, if we were to pass her off as Kaylin, is there any way we could get her out if things go tits up? Have we got any, like, spells or anything to, like, yeet her away? Or is it just a shit idea?
yeah, I have a teleportation spell.
Do you?
No.
So why would you say that then, Nora?
Well, this is a stupid idea, and you're gonna get me killed.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
You're plucky. You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in Nora as well, but this is a little much, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Valid.
Yeah. Clearly, people know her, and unless you are a master of deception, I don't think it's going to work very well.
I mean, I do have a +6 in deception.
Nora, the one who's actually going to be doing the deceiving.
I can deceive people.
Yeah, she can deceive people.
Pretend
No.
Beloved. Okay, but I think that's off the table.
All right.
Agrees.
Okay. Overruled.
There's always that idea we had of turning Val into something valuable. Valuable.
What the fuck is happening today?
Val has not been paying attention about just like holding her new Quaggan doll and like Bugbear and like making them play together and just what?
We could turn you. Well, you could turn yourself into something that people would pay good money for, and we could wander down there as people they don't recognize, seeking to sell you.
We literally have a stag. We have a magical black stag.
I do worry that the man who stole our giraffes, I love that sentence, might recognize him because he was part of their whole...
If he is here, we're
He's
fucked
here.
anyway.
Exactly.
He saw us, and he saw us killing everyone.
All right, fair.
If that happens, and we just turn around and we like.
Val's trying to
Val?
What are you trying to say, Val?
Oh, I just, I mean, if it's for the best of the group, if it's best for TAVRN, then I guess I could try.
If
We could sell PBJ.
No.
No.
We
No.
we can see if Maroth will agree to it.
She goes over and takes PB&J and starts petting and just, she didn't mean that.
We could just sell the dog.
No!
Okay.
No.
We sell the stag. We sell the dog.
I think we're pretending to sell whatever it is. That's
Yeah.
down. We're not actually going to sell
So-
any animals.
Good price for it.
If the animal smugglers are a well-kept secret, how would we know about them?
Bad
We could say we met Kayleen on the road.
idea.
No, oh god, that's gonna be shady. We could say we've heard whispers. I mean, I'm sure every secret organization has some kind of like insidious rumor about it. Like,
Actually,
people seem to know that it exists, but just no details.
the Sybil lady said that it was known that there was one, but not any specific information was disseminated. It's just that Kayleen's guild was kept secret.
Oh,
They might be different things, or it might just be like known that the smuggling ring exists, not where or who. I don't know, but whispers are clearly a thing, so I think it's not unreasonable for random
let's
people.
ask the stag, then, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. So Maroth, I assume, was just sort of following since we brought him down through the pub. So can we get... How many spell slots does the staff have? Val's staff?
Are you wanting to cast animal, speak with animals?
Yeah, I've like, I'm just asking because we might want to use Path Without a Trace later. So if
Path Without a Trace isn't. Yeah, you can cast both.
Path Without a Trace is unlimited.
with the staff, it's
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Val, could you just ask Morove really quick if he would mind being how do I word this nicely? Bait, but like try and make it not sound so horrible.
He's part of a secret espionage mission, and he's a crucial part.
I try. And takes a moment and slowly stamps the staff down and slowly breathes slightly on the leaves, and the leaves seem to shimmer and shake on the top like a tree that is being gently blown in the wind. And you see as this pinkish energy seems to flow out of it and flow around and enter through the ears, and she goes, "Okay, hi, Mrs. I was just wondering if maybe you wanted to be..." This is all you guys hear, just and yeah, actually, because none of the rest of you can understand it, you just hear this back and forth before eventually she goes, and then she goes over and talks to PB&J for a little bit, and they start talking, and she goes, I don't think that he wants to. He seems kind of mad about it.
What a surprise.
Right, in Elvish, I'll say
God, the stag's an arsehole.
He said something about just going from one cage to another, and I don't think that it would be a good idea.
Okay. I'll say to Morove in Elvish, like, you're absolutely not obliged. It's just that we're trying to bring down the people who had you caged in the first place.
Like, we did free him. He does kind of owe us one. I'm just saying.
That's not helping. If you'd like to help us bring them down, then we would be appreciative. But if not, you don't have to.
It would be nice if you did.
And he starts to walk away. And,
That horse has an attitude problem.
He's a stag and he's been through a lot.
He's a sulker.
Yeah.
Give him some space.
I agree.
A little bit.
Okay. Alright, well that didn't work.
Well, we can go with Val being something.
Should we all try to change our appearances somehow before we go?
That might be wise.
I can dye people's hair. I can.
Well, can't, but not Val. Tam. It's the 3-letter names with the A in the middle. Can Tam do disguise self on herself and maybe Nora, and then you make yourself look different, Augie? I already look different, and then Val will be a creature.
Yeah.
I can't. It's only gonna last an hour unless I recast it. But then I will eventually run out of juice. But I can do it.
How much juice do you have left for today?
I have 3 hours worth of us both being changed.
If we were to take
We only need it until we
I
get
can
there.
cast disguise self at 2nd level 3 times.
Oh, 2nd level. Okay.
Yeah.
Would resting for a while help, or does it have to be a full night's rest for you to regenerate spell slots?
I'm not sure. I don't think I regenerate spell slots on short rests.
Might just be I'm not sure.
So we got 3 hours to get it done.
Well,
Okay.
okay. So, but Augie can go ahead and put on.
I was gonna say, so what are you?
Well, so am I going to disguise Nora, or should I use?
You're just disguising yourself.
Oh, okay. So I'll cover up the stuff on my face. How long would a dye job for my hair take?
30 minutes.
Okay. And I said, guys, what color?
Hey.
Blue.
Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger?
Give me my ginger body.
Yeah! Let's do it!
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to dye my hair ginger.
And Tam, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay myself until we get closer to something that is, I don't know, until we just get closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll change Nora at the same time.
All right. As you do that, I think we'll end that session there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right.
it was a little late, but thanks, you guys.
That was fun.
Yeah.
You didn't die!
All right. We did good. We
Yeah.
didn't like
We
mess up the plan.
things.
Well,
no one
sure,
shot
Shannon.
the lights.
That
All right.
lit.
Okay. I'm gonna stop streaming.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks for letting me lurk.